Alright, let's get started. Now that I've officially embarrassed myself in front of the entire internet. Hi! How's it going? My name is Tmask, and it is Saturday night, 8 p.m. EST. Had to think about that for a second. So, I know I streamed yesterday, but I still wanted to stream today. I figured I'd do something fun. I wasn't sure what, and then I realized that, I had bought the Sakura Humble Bundle a couple of weeks ago. Just been sort of sitting in my inventory on Steam. So I'm like, well, it's been a while since I've done a loot stream. Let's go ahead and have some fun. Oh god, what am I doing? So apparently, all the Sakura games are okay on Twitch. I'm kind of surprised, but so be it. So I'm streaming this everything. Normally I would do a loot stream only on YouTube, but I wanted to do something a little bit different tonight and try something new. Streaming this stuff to Twitch. Hopefully I won't get banned. Hopefully it'll be okay. Hopefully I won't be going to jail for looking at anime tits. It'll be fine. What could go wrong? So, we have, let's see, Sakura Agent, Sakura Angels, Sakura Beach 2, Sakura Clicker, Sakura Dungeon, Sakura Final Fantasy Chapter 1, Sakura Magical Girl, Sakura Nova, Sakura Santa, Sakura Shrine Girl, Sakura Space, Sakura Spirit, Sakura Swim Club. Blech. Then apparently there's two more that I'm missing that I don't have on Steam anymore, because apparently they aren't in the bundle. So, god damn, that's a lot of games. So what are the Sakura games? For those of you who don't know, and I honestly am sort of figuring it out as I go, they are visual novels that are lewd as shit. They are games about girls with big boobs that like to go do random things and fall in love with random people. It's like crappy erotic fiction, but in video game form, with drawings. It's like that. It's the easiest thing I can explain. Nothing new to my repertoire of video games and YouTube streaming. Professional lewd Let's Player here. So I figured to go ahead and get started. I don't know which one to start with. There's Sakura Clicker. I'd have Sakura Dungeon Rex. Don't worry, the Swim Club is also good. Oh boy. Hi Monster Surazy, how you doing? This is gonna get lewd. Get ready. I don't know where we're going with this, but there's gonna be lots of boobs. That's basically all I know. Hopefully, no actual explicit material, nothing to get me banned. We shall find out. I'm gonna start with Clicker, because, you know, it's the easiest one to get into, because it's a clicker. There's really not fucking much to it, so it's just straightforward. Ah! My goodness, that's loud. Can I go full screen, please? There we go. You're ready. Watch, it just starts like this. There we go. Yes, this is amazing. I can't see it. I actually can't see that. That's not on my monitor. I can't see that at all. I can only see it on the OBS screen. Oh my god, are you fucking serious? Is this game that poor? Really? No. I wanna... Hang on. I'll tab out, move my head down here a little bit. Okay, yeah, the game's broken. Full screen doesn't fucking work. That's amazing. I can't... Let me turn the volume down just a smidgen here. Okay, I've turned the volume down on the OBS side, so hopefully you should be able to hear me talk now. So this is Sakura Clicker. It's a game, I'm looking at it over here. It's a game about clicking things. How do I get out of this? Okay. I have two characters, Haru and Shuri. Is this real? This is a real game. Oh god. Are you for real? What the hell is this? No, I'm trying to click this one. Okay. That's a bear. Okay, well, that gives you a quick example of what the hell Sakura Clicker is about. Okay, thank you. I have 2 gold coins. 3 gold coins. 4. Do I click these? No? Clicking really anywhere just seems to do damage. We're starting off to a great start. What the fuck is this shit? Why do they all sound the same? Nani? Oh, I got a shitload of gold, okay. It's a clicker hero game, but about boobs. Okay. Let me see about buying some things. I can increase my strength, auto attack. I need how much gold? Are you freaking kidding me? How the hell am I supposed to do that? Alright, well, fine. I'll buy this, I guess. Sure, fuck it. What was that? This is silly. This is stupid. Ah, this is hurting my hands, and it's not even fun. What is this? Okay. Oh. Big bear. Bear. Bear again. Bear a third time. Bear the fourth. Aqua. Aqua 2. Bear Revengeance. Bear Electric Boogaloo with the giant titties. Okay, I can't. I gotta stop. That's no. No, I can't. I can't do anymore. That's stupid. Jesus. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I hope that gives you a quick example as to what that game is about, and hopefully it gives a good indicator as to what the rest of the stream is going to be like. So I'm just going to go ahead and open this because I need it. Alright. What game should I do next? Let's see. Sakura Swim Club is what Rex recommends. There is a list of banned Sakura games. Please do tell me. Because that's not good. It says oh, wow. Really? Sakura Dungeon is banned, then why do they have that as an option? Oh, that's silly. Okay, if that's the case, I'm just going to switch it over to YouTube. This is what I get for rushing and not checking the things. Yep. Sakura Angels, Sakura Beach 1 and 2, Dungeon Fantasy, Santa, Spirit, and Swim Club are all banned. Cool. Then it is a good thing I did clicker first and didn't get in trouble. So, we're going to be switching over to the YouTube side for the rest of the stream. So I'm going to go ahead and set that up. And then we'll go do, I don't know, what did you say? I didn't already get banned. Sakura Clicker is not on here, thankfully. But I'm going to go over and do, to YouTube to make sure that I don't violate any of Twitch's rules. I don't want to get banned, and I want to play by their rules and be nice. So give me 2 seconds. Go ahead and switch over to the YouTube side. YouTube.com/Tmask. We'll continue it over there. I'll be right back. And that should do it. We should be back immediately. Hopefully. Hopefully. Yes, we're back. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and fix that. Well, that's good, because I was about to switch over to a banned game on Twitch, and I would be really in trouble there. Why is it banned? I thought all the Sakura games were totally fine and not lewd or not evil at all. Huh. Okay, well, I learned a thing. Thank you, K-Street, for double-checking that for me, so I didn't get in super-duper trouble. I should have checked this beforehand. This is on me. I'm bad at this. I am not a professional streamer. I'm bad at it. Let's go ahead and switch over what we did clicker. Sakura Swim Club is what you recommended, Rex? Let's do that one. Sure, why not? That's a good idea. I'm going to move my head over to make sure that it's... Ah! Fuck! Ow! Ow, ow, ow. Jesus. Good God, game. Christ in the handbasket, that was loud as shit. Okay. Let me make this full screen. Please. Wow. Okay. That should do it. Yep. Did that do it? There you go. Cool. Okay. Sorry about that. I know those are confusing for people. So Sakura Swim Club is the other game that is in this bundle. Okay. Extras, start game configuration settings. I've already turned things down so we don't get our ears blown out again. That's no, I want to start the game. I'm going to devote about like 20 minutes to each game so I don't spend too much time on each one. I'm going to go ahead and set a stopwatch timer for 20 minutes. And when the timer goes off, we shall switch over to something else because there are so many to go through. Oh god. Morning. Not my favorite time of the day. I fucking hate it. I hate being awake. Existence is pain. The morning is when you're not awake enough to do anything. Yet there's so many different things to be done at once. I have to shower, I have to get breakfast, I have to get ready for the day. I'm not a fan of mornings. That is a really fucking loud bird. Shut up! Okay. But no amount of complaining can change that. So the only thing to do is face the day. Bit by bit, I drag myself out of bed. Bright, warm rays of light spill between my curtains and into my room. It's another beautiful sunlit day. Nothing can possibly go wrong. It's also a long walk to my new... Is it like a trope where you're always starting off some sort of school adventure or something like that in any of these visual novels? Why is that? We had the exact same thing happen in Doki Doki, for fuck's sake. Ah, yes, spending time in the sun, what all young teenage boys think about most of the time. Good morning, world. Not that I think mornings are good. As usual, there's no one to reply. My god, this is terrible, right? I don't know what I expected, but I expected nothing, and I'm still disappointed. Looks like this is going to be another quiet morning for me. If I had to take a guess, I've been at a different school each semester for practically all of school. At first, it was due to my parents moving around and such, but now they keep sending me to different places in the hopes that there's one that will spark the family's gift in me. What gift is that? They always talk about how maybe I'm just a bit slower than the rest of the family, or that they haven't found the right place for me to flourish yet. Also, thank you, sound effects, for coming back. That fucking bird, Jesus Christ. I do not think that they can accept that their only son isn't going to be a prodigy like everyone else in the family. Not that I really blame them. Our family has a long history of success doing something that I'm not going to tell anybody yet. Whether I want it or not, I'm expected to carry on that legacy that I won't talk about. Look back at the clock and feel my heart sink to my toes. I slept in a few minutes late. Oh no! I'm gonna be 2 minutes late for class. My head's gonna fall off. This teacher's gonna kill me. 20 minutes is actually pretty bad though. Take your time or hurry up. Let's take our time, why not? What's the rush? They're going to ring anyway. If I panic, I'll probably just make things worse for myself. So I'll take it easy. So here I am again, standing before yet another school that my parents have specially chosen for me. The same entrance, the same gardens. The place is as boring as the rest of the schools that I've seen. Hang on 1 second. Yes, I saw the list that you posted. Okay, Stoop, thank you. I do appreciate that. Again, I thought that it was not, if it was fine, if it was on the Twitch list of games you can search through, then it would be okay. Apparently that is not the case. This is what I get for rushing and getting everything done last second. Actually, real quick, let me check a thing. Now there's no awful birds. It's actually kind of nice. Okay. Continue where we had left off. I can always feel that sinking feeling. This isn't the place that will make me flourish in the way my parents hope to. No, I shouldn't be just. Oh, okay. Wait, that's not just like the music disappearing for like serious moments? It's just on a crappy loop? Oh my god, that's amazing. Might as well give this place a chance. If I don't give it a chance, then I'll never know what will happen. So here it goes again. Here it goes again. Step by step, slowly beginning all over again. The mundane start of which I always experience every time. Jesus Christ, what are you, 12? Get over yourself. For a moment, my body feels really heavy. It's a struggle to push myself to go through all this. All over again. Nothing I can do to escape that now, though. It takes me a few minutes to find my classroom. It's always a nervous wait before I enter class. Did we enter an airport? What is this? Ah! Oh god, it's the ASMR videos again. Ah! No! You'd think that after doing it so many times that it would be easier. I still don't know who's going to be waiting for me on the other side. Sure enough, I hear my teacher say the same words I always hear. I would like to introduce our new student today. He gestures to me, ushering me into this empty classroom with no one in it, full of ghosts. All of the eyes are focused on me. I always expect their judgment to be harsh. This is Cade, students. I trust you will teach him with respect. Take a deep breath. Everything is fine. I'm Cade, said Cade. Pleased to meet you, said Cade. I hope that we will all get along. None of the class seem to really care that I'm here, though. You're a new transfer student. No one's gonna give a fuck. They're probably all just as bored as I am. Anything I can tell us about yourself? Oh, nothing really. It was probably not the response that the teacher was expecting. Fucking terrible music loop, Jesus Christ. Holy shit, that's terrible. Let me turn that down. Can I save the game? I'm gonna save the game. Sure, why not? I still don't know what I look like. I don't know what anyone looks like. There's just, you know, empty classrooms, empty chairs with empty faces. And again, why don't we get straight into it? We already have a lot of work to do, so go take your seat. I think I will put you there. He points to a seat in the back row. I know that I said I would give this a chance, but I cannot help that I have this sinking feeling. As I settle into my seat, I find that tiny sigh escapes my lips. So, students, we will be studying. The first lesson goes exactly as expected too. His words begin to bleed into one another. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 3 plus 3 equals 6. And then he blanks out, and then 5 minutes later, and that is how you discuss the theory of probability. I'm not very good at maths or making up maths, by the way. I failed at those classes, so theory of probability is the best you're gonna get from me. Until all that remains is an incoherent mess. My mind can hardly register what he is saying. Listening to my teacher drone on and on about things I do not care about. I don't think I'm incapable, it's just that I don't care about this. I only care about boobs! My parents think that some tough love is what I need to get me started. What I really need is a reason to care. I'm so edgy. No one can possibly understand what I'm going through. I get passed with the bare minimum requirements. What's different does it really make? Ah! I wasn't expecting the songs to change so violently like that. It takes what seems like forever for that bell to signal the end of the lesson. By the end of it, the only thing I can focus on, my eyes on, is the clock. Watching the hand ever so slowly move. That will be all for now, students. Please review the material that you have a chance to, if you have a chance to. This will be on your exam, so don't fuck it up. As I'm about to get out to leave, my teacher steps in front of me. You were barely paying attention in my class at all. I know it's only your first day, but you really should take this seriously. I know, I'll do better next time. Are you sure about that? I know that you're a troubled young man, jumping from school to school, barely passing any of your subjects. You're a real piece of shit. You know that? I think you're trash. Barely paying attention at all. Your parents have kept me well informed about your problems. I saw that they've made some arrangements here, too. I can't force you to learn, but please, stop thinking about tits for 2 seconds. You have a chance here to better yourself, just like everyone else. In high school, I guess. Nobody cares about college in Japan. Being good at something can only be a good thing, can't it? I guess so. He doesn't look convinced by my answer. Well, maybe if you gave a fucking... How old is this guy supposed to be? Honestly. 10? 11? He's acting like it. He's definitely not high school material. Maybe you need someone else to push you. It's not a bad thing. Sometimes we need someone else to motivate us. Why don't you join a club? There's plenty of them in the school. There's even a literature club being started up soon. I'm sure there's one for you that will suit you. Tennis, football, basketball, baseball, swimming. Oh, never mind swimming. Swimming, you say? Hang on, what about swimming? I mean, it is the title of the fucking game. We might as well explore this. They have a rather infamous reputation. You shouldn't go there. Infamous reputation? Oh. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. Anyway, I'm sure that you'll find something that will catch your interests. I will not take any more of your time. He quickly leaves the room, making me 10 minutes late for my next class. What he said about swimming. I have to admit, I'm curious. But first, I have to check out all the other clubs. Hey, Anar, welcome to the stream. You've called upon by the promise of boobs. Well, don't worry. There's edginess and then there's boobs. There's edgy boobs. It's the best that you're gonna get here. It's like, you know, Tifa from Final Fantasy 7? 7? I think it was 7. Honey! Speaking of boobs, excuse me for a moment. Hi. Economics? I got her. Mom. How are you doing, honey?
You vacuumed.
Yes, I vacuumed. I did everything but the video.
That's okay.
I am playing Sakura games about boobs.
So we're gonna do the dishes later.
I'm playing. It's okay. We'll do the dishes after I play games about boobs. Anime boobs.
Bread.
Yay, bread! I like bread. And boobs.
Bread and boobs.
Boobs. This tends to be the thing, especially since it's a giant baguette.
So the modern day, instead of bread and circus, it's bread and boobs.
It's like Netflix and chill, but it's more like...
No, bread and boobs, I mean like as a reference to the Roman saying of bread and circus.
Oh, I thought it was like bread and butter. Bread and boober.
No. How to keep the common people occupied to prevent them.
Oh, well, okay, that makes sense in context. I'm like, Brennan Circus?
Brennan Circus. Have you seriously never heard of that phrase?
I'm American. I don't hear anything about history.
That's where the name for Brennan from the Hunger Games comes from. It's a play on Brennan Circus.
Ah, okay. Ah, that makes sense. Anyway, we'll see if there's something else that I'd like to do here. Dot dot dot. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. One nice thing about the school is the lack of rumors. I've managed to quietly slip in this time, which is a relief. Still haven't seen a single person, by the way. It's all just still images. It's great.
That's not cheap.
Oh yeah, no, you should listen to the writing. People always talk behind my back about what sort of person I was, and never seem to understand either. I've always been compared to my parents. Practically everyone in the country knows their name at this point. Anyway, I should check out the clubs now. If I don't have something to do in this boring place, then I'm going to go stir crazy.
I have a really intense inferiority complex.
Basically, it might be a good place to make some new friends. Oh, right, what's the point of that? How could this happen to me?
Okay, Teenage Jinx Muffin, come on.
Can I name him that? His name is Cade, but I'm going to call him the Teenage Angst Muffin. I like that.
That's what he is.
I already know what's going to happen. Damn it, no. I need
You
to
don't
stop
get to
thinking
pick a
like that.
name.
No, you don't.
Interesting.
Yeah, these games are crap, apparently. They just focus on giant anime titties, and that's it.
Now I only have 2 modes of thought, edge and boobs.
Basically.
That is correct.
I'm sure that things could turn out better here. As I idly muse to myself, I smack into something. The impact is enough to make me fall over.
I smacked into titties.
Yes, dazed, I slowly look around
watch
me.
me be right.
I don't think you're wrong. I'm too dizzy to pick myself up yet.
Well,
What
how
did I
big were
run
the-
into?
How big were the
Boom!
I was right.
And
I was right,
panty
and
shots.
big boobs.
Jesus.
Wow, that's
Stripes. I see an abundant amount of stripes.
She have garters on her fucking socks.
This fucking music? Ah! Who put this as the sound effect? Just listen.
Stop
Just-
staring at her
just listen.
underwear.
This is the music we.
See, I was right about the circus part. What the fuck?
I'm so glad you
Who
came
wrote this
home.
soundtrack?
Blue and white stripes. As my vision clears, I finally realize what has happened. A black-haired girl in pale blue eyes stares back at me. Her miniskirt completely fails to hide her panties. Wait, this is a girl who is sitting next to me in class. What are you doing?
何してんのよ
Where are you going, stupid?
ぼさっ
Oh fuck. I
Is
can't
there
do
a
it.
voice?
Yeah, there's a voice, and it's
Sorry.
謝罪に誠意がこもってない
Jesus, that's loud.
It's obnoxious, high-pitched anime girl that's supposed to sound cute or sexy or something. I don't know.
Holy fuck, that's loud as shit.
It's see that would just annoy
Also,
me.
the sound effects, just the background music just
See,
loops.
that kind of voice I wouldn't find particularly sexy. I would just find it very annoying. I'd be like, please don't.
You don't sound sincere about that. She angrily scolds me, seemingly unaware of what's exposed. I think it would be a good idea to let her
all
know.
girls are unaware of when their panties are.
Yeah,
full,
you know, casual breeze. You feel
like,
nothing
not
down
like
there.
we're always told to close our legs when we're.
You don't feel anything down there at all.
Yeah,
It's like,
there's no
absolutely
breeze.
nothing.
There's no breeze.
Hang on, wait. Oh, wait.
Well,
Okay.
there's no breeze because we're wearing panties, so like it's not like a kilt where you.
Can
just
we
go full
talk
panty.
about her butt here? What is this? Why does her ass cheek fall underneath her thighs? What is this? It's like there's just a giant gap of space here where they just like photoshopped her butt in half. This is
いいわけ
bizarre.
ないでしょ
Fuck, you're loud. Jesus. How do I turn you down?
You can't.
Jesus.
You have to
もっと周りをよく見て
That's
歩きな
really loud and high pitched. Like
Is it-
nails on a chalkboard.
You need to be more considerate about others when you're walking around. She's not listening to me. I have to try again. That's not.
話をそらさない
Why can't I turn her voice down? That's
Honey,
stupid.
His name isn't Kate, it's Kaede, which I thought was a woman's name.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna turn the stupid. Oh, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it
His
down
name
on
is
myself.
Kaede.
There.
Kaede, sorry.
Give it a second. Has to like restart every time.
Which
Okay.
I've only ever heard as a woman's name, so I'm a little surprised.
That isn't what I was going to say. She's too intent on expressing her anger to notice the problem. But I can't give up. Listen to me. You have a problem.
分かったわよ
I do. You bumped into me. Eh.
ぶつかられたそりゃもう大
Also,
No, it's not.
hang on.
何が問題だ
The
って言
hell
うのよ
is her shirt doing? It's like someone poured water on her?
It's like they have
But
painted
there's
on.
no
Yeah, what the
water.
hell? It's like her shirt is
That's-
painted on.
Like, with her bra, it should be just uniboob.
She's not
You
wearing a
should
bra
have-
then.
With that sort of, trust me, there should be a uniboob there.
This is like cupping underneath her boobs too. This is.
ていうか なんでそんな
You
に
know, if
チラ
you're
シを
gonna do sexy anime girls, at least get the proportion, not the proportions, get the anatomy right and the way clothes fall on bodies.
You want some?
I'm working tomorrow, but yes.
Right, slowly look down as she sees what the problem is.
Oh my god, this is
An
really...
eruption of red spread across her face.
Well,
She
that's what we're
immediately
calling
slips
it
her
now.
hands between her thighs, pulling her skirt down to hide her stripes as opposed to standing up.
Yeah, I was like, wow,
does not
don't
really
bother
help.
standing up and brushing your skirt or anything.
You saw everything, didn't you? Yes. Oh no, why did I say that? The world seems to hit her like a sledgehammer. The word seems to hit her like a sledgehammer. How could you just admit that so shamelessly? It was an accident. I didn't mean to see your panties. I think I just made her angrier.
Well, yes, stop
She
talking
picks
about
herself up and runs down the hall.
it. Yes, stop talking about
You
it.
better not tell anyone what happened.
言ったら
I'll know who did it.
だからね
Yandere!
For a moment, I just sit there slowly taking in what happened in this empty hallway.
Is she Yandere or Tsundere?
I don't know.
Tsundere. How the fuck do you see that?
Then I remember that I'm sprawled on the ground and quickly get to my feet. What a strange encounter. Well, I'm not...
My balls and my erection pressing against my pants, which is probably why she ran away.
Wait, she was sitting next to me in class.
I don't
This
wanna
next
be
lesson is
over
going
you
to
guys.
get awkward. Wait, you're not going to a new class? You're going to the same class? Ugh. So my lessons dragged on for the rest of the afternoon.
With no students or teachers.
Right?
I don't know what the fuck he's learning.
They only spent time on drawing the anime titties and panties, and that's about it.
Wow. The cheapness is impressive.
Well, that's why there's so many of them. They're like,
Almost as cheap as a time tenchi.
they're so bad because they spend so little effort, which means they can make more. It's quantity, not quality here.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
They're crappy visual novels.
I can't believe I keep comparing things to Nekopara, but somehow Nekopara, for all its shitty writing, put more effort it put a lot of effort at least into its art
How is
style.
Nekopara better?
I
How
know.
is that the good visual novel?
I know, the writing is still not great, but at least they put a little bit of effort
Jesus.
into the visuals, so at least it looks nice.
It's only a matter of time. There's no sign of the girl I bumped into either. She's playing hooky. Now then, students, a word before you go. Do you make sure to review today's material? This will be on your test this semester, so don't forget it.
Darling, is something on the stove?
No?
Oh, it smells like cooking bacon.
I don't think I've said anything on. The light's off, right?
Yeah, sorry, I guess I'm just
I opened up a window earlier.
going insane. That's really weird.
The dishwasher's clean, by the way, if you want to fix yourself a plate. We have lamb stew, and there's still some leftover pasta carbonara.
Okay, I might eat the lamb stew since you don't seem to be.
Alright, I can eat either. I purposely waited for you to get home. I'm a good husband. Yeah. Shortly after he finishes speaking, the bell rings. Because cat boobs and horny sisters. Yes, exactly, K-Stroop. Time to finally leave this place. Another long, boring, and pointless first date. But there's still some clubs I haven't had a look at yet. Wasn't I supposed to be doing that previously?
I don't like being engaged in school because
Having
effort-
friends
and
is too much work.
I'm too smart for this, so I don't want to engage or put effort in or try anything new.
I'm gonna go home and masturbate to my Japanese animes. As I'm about to leave, he turns to me again. Cade, how do you pronounce it? Kade?
Kaede.
Kaede, I just want to talk to you again. Yes, sir. How was your first day? Pretty much what I expected it to be, sir. And what did you expect it to be? Do you really want to know, sir? My response makes him frown. I see. He turns back to his desk, gathers his things. Well then, did you check out the clubs? A few of them. None have really stood out to me yet.
Wait, what is this one called?
It's the swim club?
Sichuan Club?
Swim club. Szechuan club?
That's what you said.
No, swim club. Like
Oh.
swimming. Like swimsuit
Well, I heard
models.
Sichuan Club. So
Szechuan sauce.
So I was like, Sichuan
Morty.
Club?
Morty,
Do they
Morty,
learn-
I need
do
us
they
to pull
learn-
you away for a minute.
Do they learn Chinese and eat peppercorns?
Mm-mm.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Some girl tried to trade their car for one. I don't know. I'll keep looking, but I don't know if I'll find one I like. He readjusts his glasses awkwardly. Good, keep looking. I'm sure you'll find somewhere to spend your time. Another thing too. Even if you don't like any of them, please join one, okay? Fuck you, kid. You'd have to do exactly what I said because I'm an adult. His tone suggests that he's commanding me more than asking me. Okay, that's 20 minutes. I'll go for a little longer and then I'll stop and switch to another one. You really need
Because I
to.
was gonna say nothing's happened except he saw panties.
What about the swimming club? He shakes his head. It wouldn't be worth your time. Why wouldn't it be? I told you before, it has an infamous reputation among the students. He just shrugs.
Why?
No one is telling anyone jack shit.
Also, I want this to be a crossover with Free Swim, or whatever the hell that anime is.
50% off.
No, that's a parody. That's a
version.
parody. The actual name of it is like Swim Free or Free Swim or something. I want this to be a crossover with
Jesus
that.
Christ.
That would make me very happy, but alas, it probably
Well,
won't
you
happen.
can if you wish to, but I don't know if the club will be a club that suits you. Despite myself, I really want to know more about the swimming club. I'll go till we get to the swimming club at least. I want to see swim titties.
Hey, Haru, want to join the swim club? I don't know, Haru. Should we join the swim club?
Look, man, I don't know. All I show up and the Council of Haru's dead. I just wanted some free pizza, and now you're commanding me to go build statues to myself.
For anyone who doesn't know what this is, go check out a parody called 50% Off.
It's actually really damn funny. You don't even need to know anything about the show. It's stupid funny. Where can I find the school's pool? He lets out a defeated, weary sigh. Down the hall from this classroom. Take a right, another right, and a left. I hope you find what you're looking for there. He picks up his things and heads out of the room. See you tomorrow then, Kaede. I hope that it will be able to help you. I know what he means. I know that he means well, but I don't like how he talks about the swimming club that way. Is it even appropriate for your teacher to comment about things like that? Probably not. Did something happen with the swimming club? Is that why he's talking about it that way? All it does is make me want to find out more.
It's infamous for its boobs. I keep telling you.
What is the truth behind this swimming club? I guess that's something I can investigate right now. Also, by the way, he's supposed to be a child prodigy, living up to his family's legacy.
Child prodigy and fucking what?
He never says, but he's disappointed his parents because they're all exceptional at this thing, and he has to find a
Are
way
they
to...
exceptional at swimming? Is that
I
why
don't
he wants to join the
fucking
swim?
know. Shut up and drink your beer.
I have work tomorrow.
You have work tomorrow. Enjoy. ... Here I am, right? Standing before the entrance to the swimming pool, which is the same hallway I was at
I was gonna say,
4 minutes ago.
I was gonna say, where's the pool?
It took me way longer to find than I expected, even though I've been here already. The swimming club is supposed to be meeting right now. After all the discouragement that I've received, I feel like I need to know what this deal with this club is.
Bro,
The distinct-
let's go.
The distinct smell of chlorine hits me as I pass through the doors. By the way, time out. Don't try and have sex in a pool.
Oh my god.
By the way,
Don't.
just warning you right now, don't try to have sex in a pool. I know this may seem like super sexually charged. Don't do it.
It will hurt.
Warning you now, it's not as fun and sexy as as you think.
Chlorine hurts and things get everywhere, and it's
It's not as fun as it sounds. Let's just leave it at that.
It hurts.
Just,
It hurts.
you know,
It hurts.
wanted to do my due diligence and do a quick PSA for teenagers watching this, thinking that, oh, we should have sex in pools because I see it on the pornos all the time. No.
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 It hurts.
Don't do that. You can. You'll fucking regret it.
Yeah. I know.
When was the last time I
Everyone
smelled
I
that?
know who's done it has regretted it.
I don't think I've been to a proper swimming pool in a very long time, so I'm fairly impressed, to say the least. This building is massive. A full-length Olympic swimming pool spreads out before me. People are fucking confused in the fucking chat, but you know, just take that as some advice, earthly advice from Tmask. Way to ruin my Tuesday. No worries, K-Stoop.
There's so many other places to have sex. Losing the pool is not the worst thing.
I don't even know how you can even do
it,
that.
Just, you know,
It's gonna suck.
take some Advil afterwards.
Let's look around though. I notice there's no one else there. The only sound which echoes through the building is the gradual lapping of the water against the pool's edges. Funny, from what I gathered, the swim club was supposed to be meeting today. So where are they? Hello? Is anyone there? Only silence in response. They're all under the water. I don't think there's a single soul here. Maybe practice isn't on today. But it said the practice was on today. I don't know. Maybe practice isn't on today, even though it's supposed to be on today.
Katie, come on. Do
I don't know. There's no one in the swimming club, then obviously I can't join. Hello? My own voice echoes back to me several
Yes,
times.
you said that.
It really is barren in here.
Katie.
Perhaps I should hang out for a little bit.
Katie.
They might be getting changed or something, I don't know.
What the hell is he a child prodigy in? Because it's sure not smarts.
I decided to wait here for a few minutes. There's little else for me to do other than watch the water lap against the pool's edge. Didn't I used to love swimming? I don't really remember. Why am I talking at length about this? More importantly, why is there no one here? Even on a hot day like this, surely someone would be used to using the pool. Oh, well. Why is it abandoned? I wonder why it's abandoned. Maybe that's what's infamous about the club. Perhaps the members never meet, but it's a club that doesn't exist. I can only pointlessly speculate. And speculate. As soon as I'm about to leave, I hear a loud splash come from behind me. Whoa! Jesus Christ, women! Put them away! Holy fuck!
Like, what?
Jesus!
Are they skinny dipping? Isn't that illegal on school
No,
grounds?
apparently they're swimsuits are made out of cardboard and are just falling apart.
Not cardboard, but maybe cheesecloth?
She's wearing a collar. She's wearing a collar.
Why does she have a collar? Are there cat ears? Also, why is she wearing a ribbon in her hair in the pool?
I like how they're
Bitch, that
smashing
thing's
their
gonna get
tits
wet.
together.
Bitch, that thing's gonna get wet. Also, girls,
Well, that's a fucking amazing entrance. Wait, one of them is that black-haired girl from before.
girls don't do that.
And the other one is sitting next to me in class. They're wearing swimsuits, but the swimsuits are practically shredded. The straps are torn too, meaning that it can't stay up on its own. But maybe if I stare long enough, they'll fall
These
down.
poor girls a budget so they can afford some swimsuits.
Someone
that
needs to
won't
increase
dissolve.
the animation budget here, because their swimsuits are falling apart. Both of them are desperately trying to hold their swimsuits together. Not that it's helping, it's revealing plenty despite their efforts. It's the same fucking stupid sound effect, by the way. Is this the sound effect they have on whenever something sexy is supposed to be happening? Guys, I hate to tell you this, it's ruining my boner
Is
here.
this the clown music from
It's the
earlier?
clown music! Because nothing says sexy like that.
The return of the Y boner.
With a vengeance. Their cheeks are flushed red as roses. They look down at themselves. These are two terrors that my teachers told me about.
どうなってるのよ。
This is so embarrassing.
だったら
How do you think I feel about it?
誰があなたの気持ちなんて気にす
Who
る
cares how you feel about it?
私がする
I care how I feel about it.
もっと気をつけなさい
You need to be more careful.
This is the most.
You need to be more careful.
This writing is.
But it's your fault. No, it isn't.
This writing is fucking scintillating.
It's titillating is what it is.
Titillating, there you go.
Titillating.
Thank you.
Both of them argue with each other angrily, failing to notice me standing there. As they do so, they seem to care less and less about holding their swimsuits together. Tits just a flopping in the wind as usual. More and more pale skin is revealed as every moment passes. This is my life now. This is my YouTube career. Right here, ladies and gentlemen. I have officially peaked. This is as good as I'm going to get. I'm going downhill from here, and it's about two girls exposing themselves to a high schooler. Fantastic.
This is amazing.
水着が
Our swimsuits. Oh well, at least there's no one around, right? As she says that, she looks around the room.
I'm gonna have the
想
lambs
像
too,
して
okay?
よ
Yes, can I have
もし
the
誰か
carbonara
が
then?
なら
I need food. I've been drinking alcohol on an empty stomach. I have made a mistake.
Why don't I also get you some butter for the bread?
Yeah. Imagine how embarrassing it would be if someone was to... Her pale blue eyes shift towards where I'm standing. Oh no. I think I've been found out.
何どうし
Well,
た
I
の
mean,
Right.
it's not like you were trying to hide.
What? What's wrong? When the black-haired girl doesn't respond, she looks towards where I'm standing as well. She glows silent too as she notices my presence. Me staring at both of their tits. Both of them start to furiously blush as the situation dawns on them. A few awkward moments pass before they say anything.
ちょっと見ないでよ
Stop looking at us like that, you pervert. They try even harder to cover themselves. It's not really helping. If anything, their panic is causing their swimsuits to fall apart even quicker. All this jiggling
That's
is
how
not good.
swimsuits work, right?
Obviously, that's how swimsuits fucking work. It's now a desperate battle between them and their clothing, and they're losing really badly. Did Donald Trump write this? Did Donald Trump's screenwriter write
No,
this?
it needs huge tits.
Huge tits. Believe it. It seems nothing they can do to stop it.
出て行って
Get out of here right now.
あんたみたいな
Perverts like you are the worst. They both stare at me indignantly. The white-haired girl's indignant look quickly turns into panic, though. Oh no, it's falling apart. I can't stop it. Bah. Help me.
What did you do to it?
I don't know. Apparently
Fucking apart.
Apparently we time tensioned this and their boobs are just exploding. I think I see something completely divide in half before she can finish speaking. Her face gets redder when the hot coals of a furnace. For a moment, she focuses her attention away from me to deal with this new problem. At least mine isn't getting any worse. Oh no! Bang!
良くないわね
I'm just another sound of tearing material. Her face goes bright red too. Not me too. She looks down in despair at her swimsuit. This is too
Have some
embarrassing.
bread before you get
Please. I can't stand it anymore. Despite their own problems, they still look back at me. No, stop. Don't look. I'm not indecent. Don't look at me.
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's going to become a clip. I know it is. Someone's going to fucking
What
highlight
will
that.
I do? Bow, chicka, wow, wow, chicka,
Bow,
wow.
chicka, wow, wow. This is fucking music.
Ooh, about this.
Surprised that they are still able to hold their swimsuits together at all.
そんなところで
We
見てない
haven't
でちょ
moved
うだい
from this one screenshot.
Stop standing there and looking at us. Out now.
今聞こえたでしょ
You heard her. Get out. It would be better to listen to them, I think. I slowly back out of the building, their eyes fixed on me the entire time. Okay. And then I come back. Sometime later, the pair return from the changing rooms. I decided to wait outside for them. Their faces are still red.
書いたの
Ah! You're still here?
Well,
Her face turns grim as she looks closer at me. She must have not recognized me from when she was flustered
な
before.
んてこと
Oh no, not you
あんた
again.
また
Not him again.
don't do that.
こいつね
This is the
Why
guy.
are their skirts resting like short shorts? Like
Why is everything
invading
painted
their
on?
crotches?
Why is everything
Your
painted
skirt
on?
should not be invading your crotch.
Do we want some shitty flute instead? You know what, K-Stroop? I don't even mind. By all means, send me some shitty
Oh, we
flute.
should also, you should change to something else because your timer.
Yeah, no. I'm just that's amazing. That's
Not even mad, just disappointed.
okay.
Deeply, deeply disappointed.
Well, that's the thing. Oh,
Also, are those the only two girls you can romance?
you can romance people in this? I thought it was just scripted. Hold off on that shitty flute, or you know, if you must, then you must. But I will go ahead and switch to another game. What game should I play now?
Pasta.
Thank you.
Don't play pasta.
I'm not gonna play Sakura Pasta. That sounds like a shitty idea.
Oh, but spaghetti lives you more than penny.
This is true. Sakura. This is worse than Sakura Spirit, says Gamer.
Oh god.
Should we?
That's not giving me much comfort.
Should
I'm
we?
playing
I think we should. Let's do Sakura Spirit and see how fucking bad that game gets. Ah, fucking Christ, that's loud! Ah!
I don't have my earphones, so I'm immune.
That's what you sound like.
Ow!
Hi.
Hi.
How are
Sorry,
you?
I had a long day at work today, guys. But our grilled cheese lunch was a success.
Yay!
We
Grilled
make grilled
cheese.
cheeses at my shop now.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yes. Well, it was a success in that a lot of people bought it. Not a success in that we kept fucking up.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. So, Sakura Spirit. The fuck am I playing? Who fucking knows?
Something about shrine maidens and foxes.
But that's a fucking amazing opening. Wow.
They're not even trying with the tits anymore. It's literally just balloons that are pasted on.
They're just balloons that are stapled onto their chests.
I mean, look at this. Look at this nonsense.
Look at this. What the hell is this nipple doing, out of curiosity?
Just all the way out.
Apparently, nipples aren't in front of you. They're just, like, on the sides. This is where the nipples are now. Just, like, way out here.
And here's the thing. If her nipples were out that far, that would mean that her breasts would be further apart and not doing whatever the fuck.
Yeah, like, according to this
Like,
design,
that
the tits should
happens
be...
when your shoulders are wide and so your breasts
Should
are
be, like,
further
right
apart.
here and, like, right here. They should be popping out, is what I'm telling you. It's a gallery. Oh. There's a
I'm just saying,
gallery.
You can vary the size, shape of your breasts. The wonderful world of breasts is so varied.
Every
Why
person
do you keep doing
has a
the
dream
balloon
that they
thing?
wish to pursue.
I don't give a damn about your dream. Shut up.
I love you so much.
Sorry, I've had a long
No,
day.
by all means, this is fantastic. Yet, as people grow up, they often come to realize the truth. Dreams are nothing more than fairy tales.
Shut your face.
A dream is a wish that the heart makes. At least that's what the most people say.
Well, most people are stupid. I'm just saying. I've worked in retail long enough to be able to say this.
I love you so much.
I'm an angry drunk today.
Then, what about those who end up accomplishing their dreams? Are they merely incredibly lucky? Every man has a dream he wishes to accomplish. However, there is something really important that I must know, my boy.
This is how dads talk to their kids.
A real man doesn't give up on his dream, no matter what overwhelming challenges he may have to face.
So if something eventually happens that means you can't do your dream anymore because of your health or your well-being,
Fuck you, I guess. Yeah. I still remember those foolish words my dad used to say, but despite their silly nature, I found myself inspired by them. Ever since I was a young child, I had been interested in martial arts. It didn't matter whether I watched a match on television or read a manga about some heroic martial artist. It has always been a dream of mine to become a martial artist one day. I'm gonna stop that. Of course, it was a bit childish of me to think that I could become a hero simply by learning martial arts. Even though I really understood that superheroes were nothing more than figments of my imagination, I still had a desire to use my strengths for the sake of others.
that's not how you. Okay.
My name is Goshenki Takahiro, a 17-year-old rising judo star. And no, that's not me bragging. I'm actually about to take part in a tournament 2 weeks from now that could make or break my career at an international level. If I manage to pull this off, I can retire at the ripe old age of 17. Of course, I was excited about the opportunity to finally accomplish my dreams and represent my country at a sport that I loved. But the same excitement also made me feel incredibly nervous. Running on sentences, stop it.
So is this the Olympics? Because,
Oh.
I mean, that would be pretty big.
That would be pretty
And that
interesting.
would be about the right age.
I like his collection of mosaic butt plugs he's got in the background there. Very pretty, very nice. And while those
Ceramic butt plugs.
ceramic butt plugs. And while those worrisome thoughts haunted my dreams, a familiar voice resounded from outside the window. Oi, Taka-kun, get your cute little butt in gear.
I gotta put the butt plugs in them.
Alright, okay, I'll be down here. There's Koyo on me.
Stealing bread.
By all means, have some dinner with me. Dinner and a show.
Oh,
I ripped off the butt.
I did it the wrong way.
I eat ass. I can't eat ass very effectively. Now wanting to keep Koyomi from my waiting, I quickly dashed towards the front door and let her in, and not even realizing that I was still in my pajamas. Hold on a second, Koyomi. That's the wrong name. That's Takahiro. Gotta grab my shoes before we head off to school. Bends over. Really? I never realized our school had a strict uniform on sleepwear policy. Nice jammies, by the way. Did you borrow them from your mom? For a moment, my eyes drifted downwards, noticing that I was indeed wearing my pajamas. I let a groan out of annoyance and marched back towards my room.
So do we ever see what Koyomi looks like? Or...
No. Only the tits. Just the tits. Bah, there's nothing wrong with my jammies. The Golden Knight is famous comic book hero from the West. Besides, not everyone prefers to sleep naked like you.
Why do you know that?
That's a good question. Mumbling those words, I start to strip out my clothes. It only happened once. You know very well it was super hot that night, and geez, warn me before you strip naked in front of me, you idiot. Baka. Oh my. Maybe you want me to turn around instead. No, stop. Don't make me kick your bare exposed ass. I decided that I had teased her enough and quickly pulled on my pants. Proceeding with the remaining few items of clothing before I was suitably dressed for school. Besides, I had a reason for being so distracted. You've been distracted a lot lately. What is going on in that hollow skull of yours?
Is he speaking to her or thinking?
He
seems to be reading his thoughts.
It's the upcoming match. I have no idea how anyone can remain calm with an international career at stake. Here in Japan. International, you know. I wouldn't be surprised if I had made enough doomsday scenarios to fill the apocalypse genre. Who wrote this? Oh, right, that judo thing. I'm sure you'll do fine. I've seen you in your matches, and you kick butt. And of course, if you're really worried, you can always pray. Pray? What? Don't tell me you don't know. It's one of the school's legends. Apparently, there's some shrine on the forest that if you pray to it, brings you good luck.
And sexy fox ass.
And sexy fox ass. Sexy fox tail.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
Ichikawa-san said that her sister prays to it every night before her exam, and she got a perfect score. A shrine that is said to bring you good luck.
I don't know. Studying might also fucking help.
Sounds like bogus to me, but at this point, I'm willing to try anything, I guess. I'll ask Ichikawa-san about the location. I'm not exactly in the mood to get lost in the forest and end up in a modern-day Tarzan.
Trust me, honey, you're not.
Honey, no. Well, whatever. If you do go looking, at least you can send a message to me to let me know. And will you hurry up? We're gonna be late again.
Did she climb in through his window?
A hero is never too early, nor are they too late. You fucking stole that from Lord of the Rings, you motherfucker! They arrive precisely when they are needed, just like wizards. But for the sake of avoiding detention, let's hurry.
Oh, is he a wizard?
That's a wizard, not a hero, genius.
Oh,
How can one person be a sports nerd and a geek at the same time?
A shitty geek, though.
Let's not forget Casanova and Man of the Year candidate bits. They're important details. I doubt you'd qualify for either of them, Pajama Boy.
I'm with Koyomi on this one.
Anyway, let us boldly go where everyone has gone before, to school. Who the fuck wrote my jokes? Cause Jesus Christ, I'm dying out here.
I speak in movie quotes.
Ugh, nerd. Get a real personality. Several hours later.
The writer couldn't think of one.
Dot. Dot. Oh, thank God. Later that day, I finally got a chance to talk to my classmate about the location of the shrine that Kaomi had mentioned earlier. Gym was the last thing on the schedule for today, so once people got ready to go home, I approached the guy. Hey, Ichikawa, is it true that your sister discovered some shrine that is said to bring you good luck? Oh ho, let me guess, you want to date her, even though I have to admit that she's very attractive. I'm afraid she's already going out with someone.
Okay,
me!
Weird Trumpo who wants to date his sister.
Not to mention, you're not her type. I already got my hands full dealing with Koyomi.
Wait, are you dating Koyomi?
I am? You can keep your sister yourself. Jokes aside, I'm more interested in that shrine. That sweet, sweet shrine booty.
Because incest jokes are funny.
Did she mention where she found it? I don't know if there's anything near the forest, aside from the dojo. Oh, well, she said something about it being near a river. It's quite high up. To be honest, I wasn't paying much attention where she was going on and on about it. I mean, she was wearing this top, and it was tight, and, you know, incest jokes are all the rage now, so we're just gonna write this character in here and be fine about it. Stop. I seriously don't need to hear the details, and I doubt anyone else is interested.
Wow, for once I actually agree with the character.
So do you know who might have heard about the shrine? Are you guys talking about that lucky shrine out in the forest? That one and only. According to Ichikawa's sister, there's supposed to be one near a river.
Oh, K-Stroop, I didn't know you looked
like
an
anime. That guy looks like
dude.
K-Stroop.
I didn't know you looked like an anime dude.
Lewd, evil face and all. Is that exactly the face that you make, K-Stroop? Is that how you look on a daily basis? Just, lewd. That'd be a great lewd emote, actually. I don't know about it, but there's a fiery girl at the Sakura dojo who knows more about it. Wait, are you talking about Aria-sama? About this tall, ridiculously strong, and super scary? That's the one. Oh, well, in that case, I believe I could still be a little bit of help, Takahiro-kun. I know where that place is. Of course you do. We both do. You want to tag along, don't you? I don't think that Ayura Senpai will appreciate you visiting her with her usual tricks in mind. Do I need to remind you the last time you tried to peek at her after she finished practice?
What?
Blood, sweat, and tears. Shut up. I don't peep on the ladies. That's slander, you know. I should sue you. I would never look upon Ayuru-sama's glorious body in any state of nudity.
Why are you friends with this creep-bro again?
Oh, so you have seen her naked. You haven't seen her naked yet. And you have? I've seen a bit of side boob, but the hole I found didn't really let me get a good view of. There we go. Someone call the cops. Ichikawa is peeping and Tom confessed.
But seriously, call the cops.
Yeah, no, seriously, this dude's fucking a sexual predator.
Yeah, that's called...
That's not cool, Japan.
That's called being a sexual predator, kids, and that can get you in jail. Mm-hmm. Also, it means you're an asshole.
I playfully patted Ichikawa's shoulder as I turned around, grabbing my bag in the process of preparing to leave. Oh, Ichikawa, you're such a card. Don't ever change. Thanks for the chip, Ichikawa. I'll let the judge know that you were most helpful during the interrogation.
I love how Gamer's reaction is, like he's just, like, you're disappointed that he looks like a sexual predator in a video game.
I mean, he's being a sexual predator. Doesn't look like one. He just is. This is unfair. I was coerced. I won't say another word until I speak to my lawyer. ... Oh my god. Once school was over, I decided to take my chances with a little bit of intel I had managed to obtain from my classmates. If memory serves me right, Aria Senpai would be practicing at the dojo today. Also, to put this in perspective for all those guys out there, you wouldn't like it if another guy was looking at you while you were naked, would you? Then don't look at someone else when they're naked, without their permission. It's really simple, guys. Once school was over, I decided to take my chance with the... Oh, I did this already. Of course, I knew her. She was a judo student, just like myself. Of course she was. But for whatever reason, she has been refusing to compete in any tournament for a while now. Aria Senpai, are you around? I shouted her name as I parked my bike, looking around for any sign of the girl. Heh, 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 heh. Heh, follow the shouts and you will find her.
Huh?
Yes, thank you, Link. I grinned briefly as I saw Aria seemingly in the middle of practicing a series of motions, almost as if she was fighting an imaginary opponent. Perhaps now was a perfect opportunity to surprise her a little with a little bit of booty grabs. Squeeze it and squish it, then pass it to your friend. I snuck closer, making sure to make as little noise as possible before I reached a hand towards her shoulder.
I don't think butts are detachable.
Aria! Feeling a hand on her shoulder, she reacted, grabbing a hold of my hand and with a loud grunt shifted her weight, curled, and tipped me over her shoulder in a traditional martial arts throw that I, as its judo master, really should have been fucking prepared for and thought about. I didn't have time to brace myself for the impact before I hit the ground like a sack of potatoes. You are a judo master! What are you doing?
I was gonna say, wouldn't you know to not do that?
Yeah! No one sneaks on the great Kunoichi Aia. Oh, Taka boy, I didn't realize it was you. I'm sorry. Are you okay? Kunoichi, more like Tasmanian devil. That throw didn't have a shred of mercy
Wait, is
in
she
it.
a fucking ninja?
There's no mercy in the ring, Taka boy. Better that you learn that now than in 2 weeks' time. Let me guess, you want to do some sparring, don't you?
Wait. Hasn't he already been in other tournaments and that's why his career is so successful?
I actually came here to ask you something, but I guess a little sparring wouldn't hurt.
Who wrote this?
A question I ask myself every day. Oh, what did you want to ask? We got a full afternoon, or we got all afternoon, and I could do with a little bit of a break anyway.
Break from what?
Training for something she's not going to participate in. Where to start?
She's too busy being a ninja.
You used to take a big part in big and important messages. Alcohol. You used to take part in big and important matches in the past, right? Didn't you ever get nervous before going into the ring? Oh yeah, ha. This one time, I got so nervous, I hid in the kitchen cupboards until my dad found me and dragged me into the car. Of course, that was when I was like 8. Also, this one time, at band camp, well obviously I can't go and hide for my match, but one of my friends made this stupid suggestion that I go and pray or something. Honestly, at this point, I'll do anything to calm my nerves down a little. Even masturbate. Taka boy, are you sure about this? Sure, wait, what? Sure about what? You mean the match? Of course I am. I've been practicing judo ever since I was old enough to walk. This is my chance to finally represent this country, and the sport that I love. That I suck at, apparently, because you threw me like a tack of bricks. Oria seemed to think for quite a long time, all the while tapping her jaw with a finger. Eventually, she snapped her fingers and grabbed a tight hold of my dick. Alright, I'll tell you the way to the shrine I know, but it's going to require more than a simple clap of your hands and a bob of your head. You need to give something to the shrine, something of value. I guess I'll have to think of something before we get there. Thanks, Senpai. I appreciate the help. We? Oh, no, Taka boy. I'm not going with you. I've got training to do. For nothing, apparently. Besides, you gotta take this step yourself. I could draw you a map and show you the easy way to get back there, but you'll have to get there on your own. You're not tagging along? Not even for a little while? Afraid so, Taka boy. Let me just grab some paper and I'll draw a map for you. After Ria's return, quick preparations were made and I followed the directions noted down on the map. Surprisingly, it wasn't all that far. It's like right across the street. However, the hint on how to find my way back in case I get lost, which was a bit sketchy. Just look down and you'll be able to see the roof of the dojo from anywhere on the hill. The forest near the dojo was my first. It doesn't help at all.
Like, how is that sketchy then?
I don't know. The forest near the dojo was my first challenge to overcome. A narrow path coiled around the trees, and nearby was a river Ichikawa's sisters had mentioned. I followed Aria's scribbles and a bit of skepticism, but after an hour or so, I finally arrived at the supposed legendary shrine. It was an hour-long hike? Where the hell are you? You're in another city at this point, dude. Oh, never mind. It's right fucking there. Apparently, you could just find this thing on Google Maps. Who wrote this?
Yeah, wait. Why don't they use Google Maps?
I don't know. The shrine itself seems surprisingly well-maintained despite being in the middle of nowhere. It made me wonder if someone has been secretly living here. Perhaps some secret martial arts master? This isn't an anime, kid. Calm down. The thought of a hermit living and hiding within the shrine in order to prepare himself for an upcoming battle between good and evil started to dwell in my mind. Someone's been watching too much Dragon Ball Z. I guess it's too good to be true. I sighed in the annoyance of the fact that, aside from the shrine itself, the ground surrounding it seemed completely abandoned. There is no way anyone could be living here. Except for the obvious answer that someone's living here. For the time being, I decided to focus on the reason behind my visit. It only took a few moments before I gathered the courage to approach the building. Once inside, I found a rather fancy-looking altar of sorts at the back of the room.
But give it food. Spirits like food.
Speaking of food.
Hungry ghosts and all.
That's it.
Or maybe
This is it.
Maybe they just want fancy incense. I don't know. Just go to Bed Bath & Beyond and get a nice scented candle.
Bed Bath & Beyond the grave.
Sorry, Yankee Candle. My bad.
I fold up the map that I had been given, put it into my bag, and I approach the altar. Da, 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 da. I was kind of skeptical about the whole religious aspect, so I wasn't too sure if this was actually going to work. Then why did you come all this way? Why? If the character doesn't want to do this, didn't think this was worth it, then why? I don't even think luck will do me good in a match like this. In my opinion, there wasn't any room for things like luck in martial arts. Judo is all about using my knowledge that you have gained through training. Of course, a good amount of talent also helps. There's simply no room for something as superstitious as luck. Clearly, this was going to be a match where my experience and talent would be pushed to their limits. Nothing more and nothing less. How curious. The boy doesn't even believe in superstition, and yet he stands here, surrounded by the very thing he denounces. Upon hearing the voice, I looked around, trying to find the source, but there was no one to be seen.
That was an amazing voice, by the way.
Who's there?
Quite the cliched question. The right thing to ask is, where am I?
What are you talking about? Show yourself.
Not yet. Entertain me a little while longer, would you? This is a place like no other. Why did you come here, if you do not believe in things such as luck?
I came here to prepare myself.
Well, prayer isn't the same fucking thing as luck, dude.
Oh, do enlighten me as to what this something might be that you're preparing yourself for.
I felt a little annoyed at the question continued, but maybe if I kept talking to her, I'd be able to figure out find out where Shell was hiding.
What?
She. It's supposed to be she. That's amazing. I'm preparing for a tournament, a judo match.
Judo? What might that be?
Seriously, you don't know what judo is? It's a highly skilled combat
I
art.
agree, actually.
Aha, so you're a warrior. Hesitant to go into battle and claim here in hope of finding the resolve to fight.
I'm not so sure about that warrior part.
How fortunate. It just so happens that there is a need for one of your kind.
My kind?
A hero. This shrine brings fortune to heroes such as yourself. However, every great hero must sacrifice something in return.
Your
Please slip your dick into the slot below and press the lever.
Sounds like what the others have mentioned. Your version sounds better though.
Oh, I didn't know they were Jewish.
Jesus. Laughing briefly at the story, I decided to play along and clap my hands together in prayer. Here we go, boys. We're going to see some fox spirit tits and the other two girls. Oh boy. So, what's next? Do I offer up my allowance or something?
Don't be silly. Money is of little importance to a hero. For you, the sacrifice will be something of much greater value. Your left testicle. I will be looking forward to seeing what destiny has in store for you.
As if on cue, I began to feel nauseated the moment the girl's words reached my ears. As my vision grew blurry, the sound of approaching footsteps could be heard. Wow!
Wow, I didn't know we hopped into a shitty fantasy anime.
Jesus Christ, put some pants on. Holy fuck. Are those fucking chains wrapping around her demon tail?
She has no pubic hair, and you can tell because of the crotch.
That does not look comfortable at all. That looks like crappy 80s swimwear levels of
I was
swimsuit.
gonna say, that's called chafing, friend,
Ouch.
if you don't have any baby powder.
Good luck, hero. You're going to need it. By the way, here, take this.
She hands you a bottle of baby powder.
You'll know what to do.
Despite my attempts to get back up, all I managed was a brief look at the girl. The sight of horns and a tail left many questions, but before I had a chance to utter even a single word, my conscience succumbed to the darkness.
Well, maybe I should have been a little more discriminatory since there was a lady with horns and a tail.
Maybe I should have been more skeptical. Rays of sunlight stirred me back to life, a groan of annoyance leaving my mouth while I tried to get back to my feet. Ow, why does my asshole hurt? I felt a bit dizzy, and the first thing I noticed was that I was no longer at the shrine, but instead it looked like the forest near the dojo. So, boobs, beer, bees, and breakdowns. Yes, exactly. Of course, my first thought was to look around and see if I could find the girl from before, but not a trace of her presence remained. To make things even stranger, the path that I had followed amidst the trees seemed better maintained than I remembered.
So was she some shitty Oni?
I should probably head back home. My thought was cut short by the sound of several female voices could be heard nearby. Get back here! Hikage, stop them at once! Someone get Naruto! Just what do you think you're doing? I'm chasing them. I'm trying to stop them.
Yeah, I think they noticed that one's missing, Oni-sama.
Keep running, little one. We might just make it. But then when I thought this day wouldn't get any weirder, the sound of heavy footfalls could be heard nearby. Whoa! Tits out the yin-yang. Okay. Alright then. What in the world's going on here? Further ahead, I saw a couple of girls in fast pursuit of even more girls. However, there was something off about this scene. Something that didn't make any sense. The girls being chased had ears and the tails of an animal, and the pursuers appeared to be armed with a katana and a naginata. Which I guess
Not
is
the fact that
thing.
they have, like, you know...
Giant
that they're
beach
wearing
ball-sized
weird
tits.
Not the fact that they're wearing weird fetish outfits. Also, may I point out a thing with the girl in the pink suit?
Go for it.
Okay, so when you're wearing a cloth across your boobs like that, the idea is that it presses them down so they're not jiggling everywhere. If your boobs are doing that with the cloth on, that means A, it's loose, or B, it's painted on and doing nothing. I'm teaching you here about boobs physics, you guys. Boob physics from one with boobs.
They're very nice boobs, for what it's worth. Okay. You conniving fox, come back here at once. Return what you stole immediately.
Give me back my panties!
Hikage, how could you say something like that? Ah, panties, panties! Oh no, help, save us from the rampaging women! As I watched the girls run off, I couldn't help but find myself struggling from the decision that just leave them be. While I didn't know what in the world was going on, the two girls armed with rather realistic-looking props, surely they couldn't be real, had me worried. I couldn't very well call myself a hero if I let something like this go by without acting. So I'm so going to regurt this. Mumbling in annoyance, I chase after the girls. Ah, here we go again. Hikage, go around the left. Right. I said left! Why do you always undermine me? I wasn't saying right. You know, fuck it, never mind. Just run after them. As I was chasing the girls, I noticed that the trees seemed to be getting denser, making it gradually more difficult to navigate along the path. Where'd you get the coconuts? Oni-sama, I don't think I can run anymore. I'm starting to feel a bit Just a little while longer, Mayako-chan. We're almost... Mayako! Mayako, not that! Not now! Put it away! Sorry, Oni-sama. Scissor it... Oh my god.
Wow.
Scissor attack! I arrived just in time to find the scene taken straight from an action movie. The girls with the blonde hair had collapsed, held in her companion's protective embrace. The two armed girls were approaching them, almost unmistakably with killing instincts running amok. Any seasoned martial artist would have felt it. Those girls were going to be in for a beating if I didn't stop them. Yeah, a beating. As in their open hearts is going to be falling off the floor, beating out of their open chest wound, cavity things. Words. Alcohol.
Fox spirits are tricksters, but
Come on.
I don't know about panty stealers.
We've got you now, thieves. I'm going to personally drag your sorry butts back to town and have you both put in the stocks. Maybe I'll even show you how it feels to run around without any undies on. Yeah, although I must admit, having a breeze down here does feel kind of nice. Keeps me feeling fresh and tingly.
Okay.
When did this turn into, like, a period commercial? Keeping you feeling soft and fresh.
No, it's a feminine hygiene. product.
Feminine hygiene product, that's what it is. Oh, Jesus. Hikage, goodness, don't you have any shame? This isn't about you. This is about our undergarments. Stolen. And these two criminals have to be brought to justice. Oni-sama, it hurts. My head hurts. Shh, it's going to be okay there, little one. Rest your head against my giant boobs. Hey, guards, if you're so desperate to have your underwear back, then here, catch. Stop right there, criminal scum. However, before I can interrupt the conversation, the silver-haired girl tossed something into the air. Whatever it was flying straight towards my head. The two samurai girls instantly grew frustrated. It's like, here, catch.
Where are we where it's a combination of ancient Japan, modern Japan, and Lolita? Or Halloween? I'm not quite sure what the hell's going on with the silver-haired one.
And we're back. Oh, okay. Ah, I can't see. Who the hell tosses a... Peeling the items off my face, I raised them into the air, looking like a professor examining an important sample while the thieves made their escape. A pink bra and lacy black panties. Oh boy, I knew this wasn't going to end well.
You would be correct. Put those back.
There's no more.
You want another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, you there. Are you in cahoots with the crafty foxes? I handed those back immediately. Those are evidence of a crime, and not for anyone else to touch. Drop the panties right now. I'm an innocent until proven guilty. It's one of the golden rules of court. Just stop pointing the weapon at me so I can hand over your undies without being turned into shish kebab. What? No, stop. Shut up. Just drop the evidence and walk away. I'm to Tsukino Mio, chief of the village guards. Thank you. And I am ordering you to drop what you are holding right now.
Wait, I missed. There we go.
Thank
Sorry.
you. I don't know about any village guards, and I seriously doubt a cop would go around just like that and wielding a katana. More importantly, the ground here is muddy and dirty. Are you sure you want me to drop the evidence here? I mean, I could, but... Yeah! Before I could react, the pink-haired girl lunged towards me, the pointy end of her naginata aimed at my gut.
They're psychopaths, apparently.
Oh, good. I should run. My reflexes caught on just in time, and I was able to palm away the spear as it sailed through the air. I struck upwards with the wooden shaft of the weapon, sending it up into the air, and causing the girl to lose her balance as being sent up into the air.
Okay, so I know you're a good martial artist, but you're 17 fucking years old and have never had battle experience outside a tournament. I call bullshit.
Nurumi, I did not order you to attack. Fine, I'll give them back. Jeez, sorry for, didn't mean for you to try and fucking stab me. Guess my luck is to find a bunch of crazy girls with weapons. Extending the hand that held the undies, I tried to hand them over, something that I would soon end up regretting. Ha! You think I'd fall for something so simple? Foolish fool! You may have fooled me once, but I won't let it happen again! The woman swung her weapon wide, arcing in a thick wooden pole to my side before I could dodge. She then lunged forward and grabbed me tightly, pulling my arms around behind my back, leaving me with sore ribs and in a prone position.
Don't show us or anything.
Please don't. I could have fought back, but I figured I would only lead to more fighting, with the possibility of ending up stabbed. I decided to remain passive. Police brutality! Police brutality!
A little, yeah.
The sword-wielding girl stepped forward and grabbed the silky underwear from her hand, my hand triumphantly. Wasn't silk from China?
They had it in Japan, too.
Wasn't it, like, super expensive? Like, even today, silk panties are pretty expensive.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Where'd you get the coconut?
Where did you get the coconuts? Your method might... your methods may be crude, but they do get results, Hikage. Tie him up. We'll bring him in for questioning. They're the ones that are running away! Why are you attacking me? I'm literally just a bystander!
I agree, Anar. He's supposed to be like a martial arts master who can do all this shit, but he got flipped by a girl who didn't even notice him, and then that other girl got him prone in like a second. I call bull.
Can I get another alcohol? I think I need that another alcohol. I'm doing this for like a few more minutes, then I'm gonna switch to Sakura Dungeon or something. Oh.
Oh god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
All the fetish wear.
Mm-hmm.
Are we sure this isn't Naruto? Because it has that weird vibe going on of like,
It's got that Naruto vibe to it.
like modern Japanese fashion aesthetics, but with like weird mix of technology that doesn't know what it's doing.
Goddamn weeboos. I mumbled this weekly to the girl with the naginata, tied my wrists together with rope. Where was she keeping that?
We even got fox people.
And soon I felt myself dragged by the duo towards the city. Well, we didn't get the people who actually committed this crime, but we got an innocent bystander. That's good enough. I'll write up the documentation. Surely, once we're out of the forest, you two will stop this act of yours and let me go, right? As much as I like to fool around, I have more important things to do. The city? Ha! We're not taking you all the way there. You'll be spending a night in the village cells, thief. What the hell are you? Who are you calling a thief? I am the victim. First, I get under these toss on my face. Then, I have to deal with physical abuse. Now these accusations. Besides, there's no village around these parts. It's a city. You know, Tsukino Toshi. Silence, Hikage. If he speaks again before we get to the village, you have my permission to knock him unconscious. Tsundere tyrant. Hehe, that was funny. And that's how I ended up on my way to a jail cell, cuffed and dragged by two girls, both of whom I started to suspect are crazy.
Don't stick your dick in it.
Don't stick your dick in crazy.
He's gonna try.
He's gonna try. I'm just gonna save. Okay. Alrighty then. Wow. Yes, I want to quit. Thank you very much. Oh no. Okay, Stroop. Okay, Stroop. Thank you, but why? K-Soup has sent me a gift. What's under your blanket? Here, Tmask. Here's more Lunas for you. Warning, these are banned on Twitch. Best wishes, K-Stroop. What's under your blanket? 2 more Lunas for you. Best wishes. Space Unicorn. I hope you like text, K-Soup, and I may not have conspired to do this against you. Rex. Thank you. Oh, dear God, there's so many of them.
How many did you guys...
Delicious. Pretty Girls Mahjong Solitaire.
Mahjong... I mean, I like Mahjong, but... Mahjong Solitaire?
Well, alright, I guess I should do something other than Sakura. Maybe I'll do one of these. Alright, thank you. Thank you very much, guys. I'm so appreciative of the amazing games you've just gifted me. Oh, damn.
It is nice of you to give games, but dear God.
That's very sweet. I hope these weren't expensive. I guess we'll do What's Under Your Blanket.
That's banned on Twitch.
I'm not streaming to Twitch. I'm streaming straight to YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, fuck it. Might as well. I guess.
Don't you have to, install that first?
I do have to install it. How long will that take?
I don't know.
What's under your blanket? 53 megabytes! I see. Well, fuck it.
Santa, apparently, because that's in the
What the
background
fuck is Santa doing in there?
Because that's what's on Steam.
Okay, that one's 500 megabytes. Well, let's do What's Under Your Blanket, because why not? I hate myself already. Let's go ahead and suffer just a little bit more. Thank you, K-Stroop, good sir, and Rex, both of you. God bless. You're amazing.
God bless you, glorious bastards.
Godspeed, you magnificent bastards. Alright, well, since I got it, and it was, like, that easy to download, I'll do Sakura Dungeon in a minute. Let's do What's Under Your Blanket. This can't end well. Is there, wait, hang on, is there actual nudity in this one? Because I need to know ahead of time so I can, like, censor it. I'd very much like to know. Okay, turn that up. I sure hope. Okay. But the game hasn't shown up, so that's weird. Oh. Okay. The game's not loading properly. Hang on. Okay, the game's still not loading properly, so,
That may have to wait till another stream.
I may not be able to stream this if it's not freaking going.
And we're having technical difficulties.
Okay.
We're gonna have to wait.
There! Okay. Beautiful. I have to turn on the monitor for this one because it's not going to go otherwise. Okay, there you go. Or not. Or not. Oh, okay.
You broke it.
Oh, okay.
Play
I got it to work.
You've played 1 minute.
I've played 1 minute of What's Under Your Blanket, and that's all I needed to see. Let's do this thing. How did I do it last time? Okay, it shows up there, but it didn't show up here. It's doing the same thing the clicker did, so I guess we'll just do that. We'll look at it over here. I don't know why. How do I play What's Under My Blanket? Okay, let me move my head. Hang on. Move my head down there. Okay. How do I play? Placid interaction. If someone opens the door, get up, move to the door, and close it. Move to the bed, try not to get caught. Is there actual nudity in this? Is there actual nudity in this? Is it gonna show his dick? Is that what it's gonna be? Please tell me no.
Pixelated dick.
Or not! Fuck.
I think you might have to, what's it called?
The game's not fucking working properly.
Babe, instead of spending 15 minutes on this, why not wait and...
I have to do it another time.
work on it later?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's gonna be, the whole screen
Okay.
is going to be technical difficulties.
Yeah, that's no fun. Alright, I might not be able to play this one, sorry. Game's not working properly.
Wait, why are keys streaming game and
I don't know why they're like, oh, it's this game. It doesn't make me feel any better. Okay, whatever. Let me see if I can play it real
confetti
fast.
jizz?
It's not good. Oh, he's just wearing pants, okay. Is that it? Hey! What was that? Is that it? Is that all this is? This is it? This is it? That's all there is to it?
Apparently there's also confetti jizz.
Why is there confetti jizz in this game? That doesn't make me feel any better. Why is everyone trying to come into my room? Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you people? Get out of here. I'm trying to fucking sleep with the lights on in my underwear. Why is everyone trying to come check up on me? God,
Do
assholes.
you have to like click?
No. Clicking doesn't do anything. Oh. Clicking does a thing, I see. Never mind.
So he literally was just napping until you clicked on it.
Until I clicks him and then he gets the boner. Oh, I see what this game is about. I got it. Okay. My record is one. One boner. One boner. One boner. That's all you get. It's the jacking off simulator. Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Because everyone loves to relive their teenage years.
Okay.
Kitty! Kitty!
Aw.
And you can actually start
Do I have to get up and chase the cat away? Get out of here. Get out. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Herd the cat.
Get-
Cat herding simulator.
Get out of here. There. Fucking cat. Do I have to actually like jack it or something? Is that
I
how I
think
feel?
you do.
I don't want to. I'm not going to. I want to go to sleep. I have 17 seconds to fall asleep. That's what this is. Falling asleep.
10
Let me fall asleep, Grandma! I'm not touching myself. I already prayed to Jesus tonight. Jesus. Whoa. That's it.
Okay. So it's a clicker.
Amazing.
Wait, is that your mom or your grandma?
I think it's my grandma.
So is your father a single parent?
I don't know, man.
Why are you jacking off in a gym?
Dude, I don't fucking know. There's other ones apparently where it's like Santa can walk in and whatever.
Stop jacking off.
Stop trying to jack off to Santa. What's wrong with you?
It's weird.
Jesus Christ. How do you people find these?
Kick the cat? Don't kick the cat.
The cat does not disturb. Okay. Ah, Jesus. I got another gift? No.
Oh.
My name is Mayo from K-Stroop. Jesus. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ, guys. My name is Mayo. Mayo has been added to my account. It's 23 megabytes. Oh, wow. Look at that. Well, I did say I was going to play a loot stream tonight, so why not?
I am reminded of that thing from Critical Role where Grog gets
He's an entire thing of mayonnaise.
Yeah, he gets the jar that gives you whatever you want, and then so he wished for mayonnaise.
Mr. Masachi's high-calorie edition bundle. Oh, no.
Not recommended.
Oh, no.
First review.
Oh, no. Oh, no. They're very stupid. I want my money back. Okay, let's give this a shot. What could go wrong? Thank you, K-Stroop. Let's do My Name is Mayo, the video game. Oh, boy. Ah! Turn that the fuck
That's
down.
like some SpongeBob aesthetic going on there. Look at that shit.
This is,
SpongeBob aesthetics.
Hit the mayo 5 times. This one's easy. No mustache. What?
I don't know, maybe it's
Okay.
Spurt's mayo.
Green Lava's delicious, unique brand of mayo, packaged by Wobie Inc., 1949, Ian Jose. Yay!
I'm not sure if this is lewd.
Is this really
Is the mayo going to explode?
What is this? What is this shit? What? Red bikini.
So you just get like retro pinups?
Select
Is
this
that
achievement
it?
to start the story.
Oh dear. The mayo just wanted to look beautiful for you tonight.
So
Sexy for you tonight, I'm sorry.
So about that alcohol.
Oh yeah, right. Sorry.
Can
I
I
was
please?
gonna get us some more booze.
Oh dear God. Ah! When I was a young kid. Ha! The hell is this? Why is it so loud? I wanted to be a rock star. Look at all these achievements you can never get rid of. Oh boy! I'll tell you something important about life. Oh my God, there's so many! What is this? Ha! It's... Why is this a thing? Random fact 200, every year about 90% of the atoms in your body are replaced. Ah! Ha! It's raining cats and dogs. Okay, this is annoying as shit. I get it. The joke is that there is no joke. It's just all mayo. It's just mayo. That's all there is. There's nothing but mayo. Just nothing but fucking mayo. That's that. Okay.
Want some summer honey?
Yes. Yes, honey. I want some summer honey. Okay. Well, that's enough out of that. Wow. Holy hell.
It was a very white people, I will say that.
Very white game. Very white person game. What was the other game that I downloaded? There's another game that I had downloaded. Let's see. What else can I play? It's turning into a meme stream is what this is turning into.
This is lovely.
I had it a second. There's a shark dating sim, but apparently that might be a little too lewd. I know, right? Space corn. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, the thing with the fuchsia
Where is
unicorn.
that? Space chem. Space corn. Install. How long is that going to take to install? It's done. Didn't even tell me how big it was.
Damn.
It was just like, boom. Do you hate mayo now? Actually, no. I'll still eat mayo if it's delicious enough. Oh, that's good.
I should try making homemade mayo.
That's
I
great.
haven't done that in a while. It's actually really good.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay.
Especially with champagne vinegar.
Champagne vinegar. Okay, well, Space Corn is this really weird,
I'm getting the Pony Island vibe.
yeah, it's this really weird text-based game. Play a new game. You wake up on a strange planet. Your journey was a success. Your horn is damaged. You encounter yourself surrounded by barbed wire guarding a house. What do you enter? What do you do? Suicide. You choose the easy way, and your fellow unicorns are ashamed. So is your family. Try again. No. You really want to quit? Yes. Well, that was Space Corn. There you fucking go. All done. Easy peasy. Took me like no time at all. Jesus fucking Christ.
That was
Okay.
fun. Choose your own adventure.
That was the fastest choose your own adventure I've ever seen. There's What's Under Your Blanket too. That's I think
there's the
a little
Mahjong solitaire thing.
This
but we don't know-
Mahjong.
But we don't know if that has actual nudity or not.
I don't know.
Why is it called Sakura Santa?
I don't know. Do you want me to play that one and find out? That-
I want to laugh at the stupid dungeon outfits, really, honestly.
yeah, I was gonna say we should do Sakura Dungeon next. Let me do Sakura Dungeon for a little bit.
That's like an actual game?
That's the one that's supposed to be an actual game.
Ah.
Let's go ahead and do that. Don't question the game, or you don't want to know where K-Street finds these things. The depths of the internet. Alright, so let's try Sakura Dungeon now.
It's a tough job, but someone's got to
Someone's got to masturbate to these games, I'm sure. Alright, Sakura Dungeon. I'm setting it up so that it'll...
I need to stop doing this because I have work tomorrow.
full screen, please. Come on.
I will drink. I will drink myself some.
Come on!
That still doesn't look too bad.
No, this one, I mean, their boobs are insanely huge, but this one looks
It's
okay.
significantly tamer looking than the previous ones.
Turn the volume down just a smidgen there. Okay.
Significantly tamer looking than the other fox spirits you were
Jesus Christ.
staring at. That looks like something you would see in like an actual
Sakura Dungeon.
fantasy anime.
Select your game difficulty. Let's do Abysmal. Typical for players who want to spend a long time on this game. Your enemies become stronger and you receive half as much currency. The default setting. Torn clothes are automatically repaired while in town. Oh, that's good. Between Rex and K-Stroop, we get the memes done. This is true. ... Huh. Is the long dream finally over? What happened to me? How much time has passed? I cannot say for sure, but I can tell that I have not been awake for a long time. That's right. I'm beginning to remember.
I was in a coma.
Ah, I see our shrine dedicated weird bad dragon dildo is still intact.
So are you the fox lady or are you speaking to her?
A loud yawn escapes from my lips as I look at my surroundings. I rub the sleep away from my eyes, my blurred vision slowly focusing. That was a good nap. It's then that I notice someone else is standing in the room. You monster! A woman clad in silver armor is pointing a sword at me. She is kind of rude considering that I just woke up. I challenge you. I can't help but ignore her for a moment. Looking behind me, I see a shrine with a crystal in its center. Tapping the strange crystal, I feel my finger go numb. Tell me, what did you do inside this room? What? I solved the puzzle and you emerged from the mist which came out of it. So it seemed like I was sealed in a puzzle. I have no idea how this puzzle works, but the woman is capable of figuring it out. But enough of that. I know not what you are, but I will defeat you. Oh, so you're an adventurer? I look her up and down. She does look the type.
Well, I mean, kind of armor.
You can obviously tell that she's trained hard, even though she's exposing her heart very easily to a single arrow, or
I
whatever.
mean, your sternum is still there, but you can still crack that shit.
Every single one of her movements are precise and efficient. Know my name, Fox. I am Sari, the Adventure Knight. If you're an adventurer, you'd be up to date on current events, right?
Also, for some reason, I don't have a helmet and I just have a bow, but the bow protects my head.
The bow gives me +5 dexterity, so... I don't understand why you're asking me that, but yes. Tell me, adventurer, when did the domain of the Queen Isis disappear into the dunes? She just looks at me dumbfounded. Huh? What a bizarre question. That was during mythical times, hundreds if not thousands of years. Oh, so it's been a while then. Several hundred years. I wonder what has changed while I have been asleep. Do you not even care that I am here?
Not
Stop
really.
insulting me!
This is not really.
She brings her blade down in an arcing slice. Ow, my tits! I step to the side, avoiding it completely. She looks at where I was standing. How? So fast? Oh, it seems my power is missing. I can feel the magic pulsing through the room around me. This game's loud, hang on.
Loud noises!
My magic has been siphoned while I was asleep. That is not good. It seems that I am going to have a lot of questions to ask when I get back to town, presuming it's still there. I still have enough power to defend myself against this adventurer, however. Grabbing the hilt of her sword with both hands, she swings at me again. Yeah.
Stop that.
Could you please stop that?
Stop that.
You stop that! Again and again, she keeps swinging. She's fast. V-fast. For a human, at least. However, she isn't capable of keeping up with me. No, you can't be this fast. Why not?
I disagree. Why not?
You just can't be. She's quivering anxiously now.
I'm not human. What does
Damn it. Ignoring me for a moment, she looks behind herself. No, I can't run away. She steels herself. Face me, monster! She charges at me, brandishing her sword carelessly. I've had enough of this. In my hand, a swirling orb of water forms. Launching from my hands, the orb hits the adventurer in the chest, right in between her boobies. The force of it sends her flying back across the room.
It makes her jitter on screen.
Her armor shatters to pieces. Jesus Christ, I think she has internal bleeding now. What the fuck, dude? I slowly walk over, looking down as she lays on the ground. She tries to stand up, but is unable to muster the strength to do so, since she's bleeding out of every orifice.
Yeah.
But she doesn't look afraid. In fact, she's looking me dead in the eye.
Okay, so remember what I said about WoW? This seems a bit tamer.
You lied.
I lied. I'm sorry.
So, this is it then. I knew this day was going to come eventually.
I'd have to expose my breasts to the world one day.
Despite her obvious pain, she forces a smile. Also, what is this boob doing? How is this boob standing up?
I don't know.
Well, you are my last opponent. Could I get a last request? I think you misunderstand my intentions. Even though this woman is hostile, I have no intention of ending her life. From my lips, ancient words pour. Mana envelops the room, slowly circling in on the following night.
We're going the Final Fantasy route of
Wait,
mana.
what are you doing? Eventually, I finish
the every fantasy game route of mana.
Mana. I finish the spell and my mana dissipates. Come on, get up. What? Don't be... Her body responds then and stands upright. What? My body did that on its own.
Yeah.
What did you do to me? Sorry, I had to test if the spell worked properly. Alright. Bend over. What? What spell? What did you do? It's a binding spell, a magical contract between you and I. From this day forward, you are my subordinate and I am your master. You may call me Yomi. I used the last of my power on this spell, so I'm going to be relying on you, Sari. I'm your what?
Oh no, you found my weakness. Paint thinner and water.
Yeah, exactly, Anari. Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Oh dear.
Release me from the spell immediately. No thank you, Pumpkin. First of all, we need to get you somewhere safe.
And also maybe a new shirt.
Checking one of my mysterious pockets, I can't help but smile when I see it. Here it is. It was hiding in between my ass crack. I firmly
That
grabbed
was
the
my
knight by
pocket.
her arm.
My pocket is my ass crack.
What are you doing? Please, just tell me what's going on. 1, 3, 2, 1. The warp stone inside my robe begins to resonate. Ooh, it feels good. Lude. One moment we were standing in that room. The next we were standing in my hometown, which is now 1,000 years in the future.
I was gonna say, which still stands despite being hundreds of years in the future.
Where are we? Somewhere safe. I guess. This is the town I passed through earlier. Why here, of all places?
I grew up here.
Oh, good to know that the illusion spell is still working then. What's even better is that this town is still standing. Illusion spell? I don't understand. What do you mean? She just slumps her shoulders in defeat. Well, it's somewhat safe. Somewhere safe. But what does this town mean to you, Fox? Fox, this is her. There's humans here, so wouldn't this place be unsafe for you? Not at all. I founded this town myself. We needed to disguise the dungeon entrance, so this was our solution. Dungeon entrance? Wait, are you telling me that you're the dungeon lord? I was, at least. But I'm guessing that is no longer the case. My connection to the dungeon has been severed. Because that's exactly how all anime start. So that can only mean one thing. I've been usurped. Sari just stares at me in disbelief. Such a thing can happen? Sometimes, yes. Let me guess, you were there to clear out the monsters. Well, yes. But I have failed miserably. That's good, actually. Our goals are the same. Anyway, I do not like seeing you walk around in tatters. Let's go get you cleaned up.
Discard all your clothes.
And take her with me to the inn. As I step in, everyone goes silent. Everyone immediately stands up and rushes to the entrance, on one particular figure standing out among them. None other than Isabella, my innkeeper, that has been alive for thousands of years.
Yeah, wait, aren't you hundreds of years old?
My humble master, is that really you? Really, really, really? Who else would it be, Isabella? Cheers erupt from the inn. Sorry to keep you all waiting. I know it's only been several thousand years. We didn't know what happened to you. One day you were here, and then you just disappeared. This is so sudden. Where have you been? I was sealed away inside of an abandoned room. I do not quite remember how that happened, but I think I will work it out.
But now we have this thing. See, while you were asleep, we invented this thing called stirrups, which makes it way easier to sit on a horse.
We invented this thing called the internet, and you can see titties from across the world in the blink of an eye, dude. It's amazing. I see. The important thing is that you're okay. We are so glad to have our dungeon lord back. I'm glad to see you all again. However, there's a problem at hand. Yes. Unfortunately, in your absence, someone else has taken the dungeon from you. I heard things were really bad down there right now. Siri just stares at them. You are all monsters? Like I said, illusion spell. Since you're currently my subordinate, you can see through it. She appears to be in a state of shock. Oh yes, we served her earlier. What is she doing with you? She is the one who released me. So now I've decided that she's going to work for me now. Wait.
So wait, what kind of monster is Isabella? And supposedly we can see through the illusion spell, but she still looks very human.
So now I've decided that she's going to work for me from now on. Now. You used the word now twice! She's looking kind of pale. And as I look like you two of you have had a bit of a disagreement, please see to her needs. No problem. I'm more than happy to serve you, my humble master. Spoken like a woman who knows that her tits are bigger. She leads Sari away to the spare room. I'll have a hot bath ready for you right away. I should be able to mend this armor, too.
You're a blacksmith?
Sure, why the fuck not? Magic and shit. We ain't gotta explain jack. Okay.
It's magic. I ain't gotta explain shit.
That sounds fine. Bye, gamer. Thanks for hanging out, dude. After a hot bath and a fresh change of clothes, Sari looks like she has recovered from her shock. Ah, a fresh change of the exact same clothes she had before. You're strangely hospitable for monsters. That normally would have cost me hundreds of gold pieces. We look after our own here. Now then, Sari. I know that you're not going to like this, but we have to work together now. You want to clear out the dungeon? I want to get my dungeon back. I do not think it is unreasonable to join forces, do you? Of course you don't. You don't have a choice in the matter. She goes silent for a moment. While I find the idea of working for a monster completely absurd, I know that there is nothing I can do about the spell you've placed on me.
Except maybe go find another wizard.
Sure. Yeah, that spell only lasts for about 8 hours, but we're not going to tell you that bit. And as you said, we share a common goal. To defeat the monster reigning over this dungeon. So I see no point in being angry about things I cannot change.
My bow agrees with you.
I accept this bargain. Oh. That's some good food. Fuck bacon.
You look like you're quite experienced with dungeon delving, so I'm sure your expertise will be useful. Aren't you an expert? Isn't it your fucking dungeon?
This is what happens. You simply go down to the spare room, try and paint the walls, renovate a little bit, and then, oops, you get trapped in a magical bad dragon dildo for 1,000 years. There's nothing you can do. Ha, it did me no good against you. I haven't had a real challenge in a long time, and it's gone to my head. That's why I completely died in one attack. Perhaps this experience is just what I needed.
I didn't realize I was facing off the boss.
Sometimes you just need to take a blow to your pride. It cannot hurt now and then, can it? Humility is the only way that we improve ourselves. She lets out a bitter laugh. Ha 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 ha! My existence is plain. Please let me die.
I'm enslaved.
I'm enslaved. I don't have a choice in the matter. I would have liked to have learned this lesson a different way and not have become enslaved to a monster that I'm sworn to kill. But as you said, there's no point in complaining about circumstances you cannot change. Anyway, if you need some time before we begin our adventure, I understand. Please feel free to make use of the services we have here. Don't think about running off. I can see your every move. Thank you. I think the first thing I need is a drink. Cheers. She wanders over to the bar. While the entire situation isn't ideal, I can't help but be excited.
We all do, Sari. We all need a drink.
Several hundred years is plenty of time for things to change.
Yeah, wait, why the fuck haven't they?
There could be an entire new human kingdoms out there. New monsters I can meet. New food I could eat. New people to fuck. As if I have stepped into another world. While I cannot say I was happy to be sealed, I want to make the most of the experience. So let's see what lies ahead.
I got to press the fast forward button. This should be fun.
Oh. Okay, go to the shop. I enter the shop, someone smiles at me from behind the counter. Now there's someone I haven't seen in a long time. I did not believe it when they said that you were back. Well, I'm here. So what wondrous goods does my shopkeeper have to share today?
What kind of monsters are they?
Well, we've fallen on a hard time since this new dungeon lord took over. We currently do not have the capacity to make any particularly strong items at the moment. If you bring me some mana shards, though, I can make you some basic items from shards of glass, I guess.
I don't gotta explain shit. It's made from magic.
Magic! I hope that's enough to make you happy. It's more than enough. You have to keep things nice and tidy here, even after hundreds of years. I'm very proud of you, Charlotte. It's good to hear that your kind words again, my humble master. I've been saving these just in case, but I think it could be better if you had it. She walks up to me and places something in the palm of my hand.
I know, maybe you're right. Maybe they are like forest spirits or something.
You found a warp stone. Why is it uncomfortably warm and clammy? A warp stone. Excellent. Thank you, Charlotte. You are more than welcome. Bring back mana shards from the dungeon. I will gladly make you more. At that moment,
It's totally not a Hearthstone or anything.
yeah, the sharp doesn't have anything. As you progress, you will find more items. It's like a real game. It's like they actually tried with this one. Make sure to frequently check back the shop to see what else is available between the dungeon expeditions.
Well, that's why they're sexy, but the outfits are sexy but not obnoxious, if that makes any sense.
Party status. We have Sari, XPoo. She's the XPoo girl. I see. I think it's supposed to be XP00, but that looks like XPoo.
Poo.
Oh boy. This sounds like Kingdom Hearts sound effects.
Oh, talk to Isabella. Oh, okay.
Has some free time at the moment. I'd probably go check on my servants. I'll check Isabella in a moment. You never know what may be happening in town, so it's always a good idea to stay ahead of the local date. Stay up to date on the local gossip. Considering how much time I have spent asleep, I'd be happy to hear some recent news.
I only have a couple of textbooks worth of history to get through.
So I wonder what I should do first. As we progress through the dungeon, dialogue events will become available in town. Checking these events can lead to unlocking secrets or special events. Make sure you check to see if there's any events available to you after coming back. I'll look back later. I have to do this later. Isabella! Make small talk with Isabella, but we don't really have much to share at the moment. Perhaps we should talk back later.
Is she a pirate?
Alright.
She looks like a pirate.
As we step towards the gate, Sari seems apprehensive. Something the matter? Well, apart from everything that just happened, there's always a sense of anticipation before you enter a dungeon. Well, this is the second time I'm entering. Technically, it's the first. My sealed chamber has long since been cut off from the actual dungeon. I see. Anyway, let's not worry about it. Let's go get my dungeon back with our giant tits.
Let's not worry about the fact that I've lost everything for the past couple hundred years.
As we step inside, I can smell the earth and dust in the air. The dim darkness illuminated by a few spare torches spread out in front of us. It's all too familiar to me. It's good to be home.
Is this like Dynamite Dungeons where like the economy is based around engineering? Which, by the way, if you guys haven't seen the YouTube miniseries Dynamite Dungeons, I think is what it's called, you should go look at it. It's basically the best Dungeons and Dragons campaign ever.
That's true, it's kind of amazing. We need to leave. Here at Mages for Wages, we have all sorts of wizards. Oh my god. So, before we get started, there's a few things that we need to make clear, Yummy. Yes. We're going to work together. Can we please approach this my way?
Turn-based combat.
Although you are very powerful, I do not know how much dungeon delving you've done. Fair enough.
As you wish. I'm here to simply provide guidance.
I'm trying to eat, but it's so chewy, it takes time. I'm sorry. Okay. What path you take is up to you. Strange word for someone who just enslaved me. This is just a necessary part of our agreement. So what do you propose? She pulls out a bundle of papers and appears to be a writing quill. Navigating a place like this is a difficult task. You need to map every little step you take, every move you make. I'll be watching you. It's far too easy to get lost if you don't keep track. Very well. Anyway, I take your point. Let's get going, Yummy. Bottle!
Bottle!
Navigate the dungeon using Wasted, Vacuous, and the 2 key.
And what does the 2 do?
W is forward, Q and E left and right. S is backwards, A and D make you move side to side. You can alternatively use the arrow keys. Pressing the 2 key will make you automatically move forward until you meet an obstacle. Every step you take is recorded in your map. Really, pay attention to the map to be essential to the journey ahead. You can save your game at any time if you're not in battle. If you lose a battle, the game's over. Make sure to save frequently. Quickly save by pressing F5. Load your quick save by pressing F9. Okay. What? Oh!
That?
Battle.
Oh, not bottle. Battle, I'm sorry.
As you continue to walk forward, I hear the sound of something moving in the darkness. Sari immediately reacts, readying her weapon to strike. She attacks the darkness. Bit by bit, our enemy emerges into the light of Sari's blazing torch. It's a bunny! Wearing very skimpy outfits.
Oh, I take back what I said earlier about this.
Wait. What is she wearing? Why is her butt protruding out here, but it doesn't come down? What is this?
Yeah, wait, what?
Who drew this?
Who drew this and why are you
Oh,
so bad
visitors.
A rabbit monster? Aren't those notoriously weak?
Wait, do you just beat up other women? Is that what a monster is in this game?
Nothing in this dungeon is as it seems. She has absorbed part of my power. Do not underestimate her. I'm very sorry, but the Dungeon Lord has made it clear that visitors aren't allowed.
Endure my wrath!
I'm also very sorry, but I can't leave. Let's get this out of the way.
Seriously, you just beat up other, like...
About to enter your first battle.
You just beat up sexually clad women?
The bottom left corner displays your active party members and their status.
I'm mildly uncomfortable.
When it is their turn to attack, when it is turn for one of your party members, they will appear on the right side of the screen. The available skills will be directly below them. Each skill uses AP, which slowly recovers through the course battle. Action points. All monsters have a guard skill, which recovers action points and protects against attacks. Select the target you attack by clicking on it. The enemy status is displayed above the character's sprites. The order in which your party members and enemies... Jesus Christ, I didn't need an entire breakdown of the rules of D&D here. Just let me kill things. Your party members have gold borders around the portraits, whereas enemies have red portraits. Now then, defeat the bunny girl to proceed. Good luck. God, okay. I killed the bunny. Gust. Bunny used gust. Okay.
That makes sense.
Chew slash. Ouch. Well, Guardian does jack shit apparently. I'm just gonna kick your
No, it
ass.
increases your...
Yeah, she falls over dead. You found 10 mana shards.
Make me...
Whoa! Damn! Well, alright.
I take back what I said about the restraint.
Sari deals the final blow. The bunny girl is practically blown away by the force of it. Her clothes are torn to shatters, leaving her completely exposed.
Not completely, there's no nipple.
For a moment, she just sits there on the cave floor, looking down at the cloth scraps on the floor.
Maybe you should...
My clothes.
Maybe you should get better armor, but girl.
No. Why did this have to happen?
Yes,
How
but-
could this happen to me? The economy's real shit because, you know, no one can afford decent armor nowadays.
Or even clothes, for that matter.
Extremely embarrassed, she tries to cover herself with her hand.
You should demand a reimbursement from your
Yeah,
boss.
no, like, this counts as a work expense, honestly. You didn't have to be that mean, you know. I know I had to stop you, but you really shouldn't have used excess force. Now I gotta go put on pants. Loud sniffle
What
comes
kind
from the
of
button.
D&D is this?
Well, so you did say you wanted to have new and interesting D&D adventures next time, right?
I feel uncomfortable beating up sexy guys.
It's okay, they don't die, they're fine. See? Look at her. Oh, there's
She
like
had no armor.
an uneasy look settles on Sari's
She wore
face.
lingerie.
I'm sorry, but it was necessary.
And
If you-
she had no power.
If you had to just let me pass, this wouldn't have happened. It's a good thing my giant sword didn't hurt you at all and just barely nicked your clothes. You had clearly won, you know. But then you destroyed my clothes.
Does everyone have magical chainmail bikinis in this?
Ooh,
Is this the chainmail bikini effect?
maybe. The Dungeon Lord doesn't give us new clothes for months on end. She's so mean to us on the upper floors.
Incite rebellion against the Dungeon Lord.
The Dungeon
Hacker
Resistance?
Liberation Front, the
Hacker
Dungeon
Li-
Resistance.
Dungeon Liberation Front? Oh, Jesus. Sari looks back at me. It's only the first floor and I already feel like a villain.
What kind of monsters have you been fighting previously?
She lets out a heavy sigh. Is there anything we can do for her? Absolutely! I walk over to the sniffling bunny. She looks at me with dewy eyes. Oh, come on. Everything's gonna be fine. I gently pat her on the head.
That'll help.
She looks a little less upset then. That apparently helps.
Yeah, that actually helps.
Is it? Head back upstairs and talk to my innkeeper. She'll make new clothes for you. But if I leave, the overseer will get angry. And she's really, really scary when she's angry. Wait, she'll be angry anyway. I'm in so much trouble. You don't have to come back. If you leave, you could just leave forever.
Then why is everyone in the dungeon?
They aren't going to be able to hunt you down. Really? Her eyes are filled with hope now. No wonder I was the original Dungeon Lord. My God, you all are stupid. I'm not even smart. I just happen to be with a person with average intellect here. I can, like, manipulate you guys easy. Her eyes are filled with hope now. She eagerly awaits my confirmation.
All while still staring at her boobs.
Just get out of here.
But are you going to stop them?
Well, that's why we're here. I cannot tolerate injustice being done to the poor little monsters by me.
Thank you.
Do your breast down there. She immediately leaves, taking off far faster than I was expecting. Well, that just happened.
Yeah.
Well done, Siri. You have won your first battle. It is merely one step in a long journey. But she was far stronger than I was expecting.
Okay.
Yeah, don't. You're gonna hurt yourself. Don't think about it. You said that she absorbed part of your power?
It was a bunny.
Yes, my power has been stolen from me and shared among the monsters in this dungeon.
That's stupid bullshit. Why didn't the Dungeon Lord take it for herself?
This is why socialism doesn't work, kids. If we're going to survive, we need to reclaim as much of it as possible. I will share my power with you as long as we go, Siri.
I don't know if... No, this is communism because you still have an overlord.
That's true. It's communism. Well, although I prefer to use my own strength, I'll take whatever boons I can get. Well, that was weird. Oh, okay. So the mini-map on the bottom is how we can navigate. Ah! What, another one?
Another bunny?
To open the text menu, press right key. Your options escape auto battle and retreat.
Like
Your
real.
escape chance is calculated by your AP on returns. Having more AP and you increase the chance to escape. The longer the battle goes, your higher chance to escape is. There are hot keys to access some of these actions. Press A during the battle to also enable auto battle.
This
S speeds
sounds
up the current battle.
This sounds fucking complex for a game about sexy bunnies.
Auto battle. Please speed up. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. She didn't have to violently strip in front of me. Jesus Christ, woman. An event happens. Okay.
Save.
Oh yeah, I should save. Before we proceed any further, I need to ask you a favor of you. What is it, Yomi? I know you do not appreciate your position right now, but I'm afraid that we need to capture more subordinates. Do you want me to catch them for you, like Pokemons? No, that's a copyrighted word. We call them Pokemangas now. Exactly. While I do not agree that this idea is... Well, I do not agree with this idea as a matter of principle. We need as many allies as we can get. By force! What is it you need me to do? I will
So I know Yomi is supposed to be the better option here.
Holy shit.
I don't know if that's true or not.
I'll show you how to use the capture spell.
It's the blonde being led by the one-eyed person.
In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king.
No, the blonde. It says blonde.
Oh, Anar says it's the blonde being led by the one-eyed person. Yes, close enough.
It's okay. We got you. We got you, baby.
Since I'm directly channeling my magic through you, it should be a simple task. Very well. Show me how. Sorry, learn capture ability. All monsters you encounter at random while inside the dungeon can be captured. After capturing them, they'll be sent to the prison in your hometown.
I don't know how I feel good.
You need to go meet your captured monsters if you want to add them to your party. To capture a monster, you must do enough damage with the capture ability to defeat her.
This is creepy. It doesn't make me feel any
Ideally,
better.
you should weaken them until they can be taken out with one hit. Not all monsters can be captured this way, but there are many other means of recruiting those monsters to your cause. Monsters at a higher level than the caster of the capture spell cannot be captured. Well, all right then.
Look in the barrel.
What do I do with this? A barrel? We should break it. Why is that the first thing that crossed your minds? You never know what might be hiding inside a barrel.
One of you.
Fine.
One of you has played video games before.
She takes a blade to the barrel, smashing it to pieces. Something shimmers along the splinters. 5 mana shards.
That was
Not
it.
a bad start. Mana shards? Yes, small pellets of concentrated magic.
You've already got like 20 of them. What
They're
did
highly
you think
useful.
they were?
I can tell you. Very well. She grabs the shards and puts them into her belt pouch.
You've already been gathering like 20.
You will encounter objects which can be broken open for treasure as long as you proceed to the dungeon. To interact with objects, walk up and click on them. Good thing you told me that after I figured it out. Yes, mana is used for currency. Got it. Ah! XP is gained in 3 ways: attacking, being attacked, or when a character defeats an enemy. When an ally defeats an opponent, all party members, including members of the backline in town, gain XP. When fighting against opponents with high levels, you will gain additional XP. The chance the character gains 100 XP, they will level up. Alright, so... defeated with the skill, so... triple slash. Kick your ass, Seabass. Boobies. Sure, why not? Ow. Capture. Clang, clang, you're going to prison. By the booby police. The booby police are capturing you. I found 10 mana shards. Good job. We have our first ally. Well, that's one way to put it.
A useless bunny.
But are you sure this rabbit is going to be much use to us? You underestimate this rabbit. They're a particular species I found on the windswept plateaus of the north. While they seem harmless enough, they have a natural affinity with the wind. They fart out their ass at you. They can tear you apart without even having to touch you themselves. What an unusually vicious rabbit.
Why aren't they Earth? Rabbits burrow. Why not have them be the ones who help build the dungeon and change the hallways?
I suppose this is a good thing that they're on our side now.
Fuck you, game. Makes sense.
Very much so. Remember not to look down on anything you find in this dungeon. It can come back to bite you in the ass.
Makes sense, game.
Captured my first party member. If you want to add them to the dungeon, head back to town and collect the captured monsters in the main menu. Monsters you captured will appear there. Okay.
Save.
Yeah, I should probably save.
That's fine. There.
Ah!
Another one.
Ow. Ow, she farted on me. Stop that. Oh, I don't have enough. Guard.
Oh, guard gives you more AP.
Yep, capture 2 bunny boobies. Hooray! It's like Pokemon. An event occurs. Let's save. Strange, you do not feel any fatigue while I'm down here. Monsters naturally recover quickly from wounds and tiredness. I have passed some of those traits to you from our contact. She's getting a contact high. Well, I cannot complain about that. There's no healing magic in this game. Instead, all party members regenerate health over time. For each turn in battle of every 2 steps, a party member will recover health based on how much resilience they have. If monster's outfit is damaged, their recovery rate is reduced by half. Monster's outfit is damaged, they will take a critical hit, and their current VP is lower than half the maximum VP. The resilience rating of the current party member is fairly low, so be sure to frequently visit town to recover. Injured and knocked out party members will recover from all of the health when they visit the town. Damaged outfits must be automatically repaired.
This is really complicated for a booby.
I just want to look at boobs. I don't want
This
this.
is a complicated booby dungeon
Oh my
crawler.
god.
What the fuck?
I didn't expect any of this.
This is like a crappier, less streamlined Final Fantasy.
I don't see what gets ripped there, honestly.
Partially in her shirt.
Okay. That was the first floor of the dungeon. I knew you could do it. Well, this is only the beginning. I can only imagine what's waiting for us down there.
Nothing but bunnies.
I would not think too much about it. After all, it's best to take things one step at a time. One floor, one step, one battle. Yes, I am very much aware. I do not know how deep this dungeon reaches into the earth, so I'm prepared for the worst.
Shouldn't Yomi know how?
You'd think.
Save. I'm just gonna keep screaming that.
Did I save my game? Wait, did I save my game? Wait, did I save my game?
He's gonna keep doing that joke, you guys. It's like dad jokes.
This dungeon isn't the worst I've encountered. If we keep up this pace, we'll get through it in no time. You really should not be saying things like that. If you keep doing it, you'll become overconfident. When that happens, you'll underestimate the obstacle ahead and get captured by a fox girl.
Yeah.
That is true enough. But even when I'm facing overwhelming odds, I have to stand firm. I stand firm all the time. It's not really as comfortable as you'd imagine. If I gave up so easily whenever I face trouble, what good would I be as an adventurer? So is that why you chose to keep fighting me instead of running away? Anar asks, why are you fighting with a sword? The rulebook here... With a sword, the rulebook can do more damage thanks to its weight. Yeah, basically. Exactly. We both know there's no way that I could win. It was obvious that you had the upper hand. But even so, I could not run away from you. That's nonsense, Suri. If there's a less benevolent monster trapped in that seal, you could have been surely perished. No heroic sacrifices or anything like that when we're working together, okay? Together. I want both of us to make it out of this dungeon alive. Very well. I will try not to. Thank you. As you go further down, the strength of your enemies will increase. Do not hesitate to retreat if you're having trouble. If you are defeated, it's game over. Hey, a barrel! It's nothing. Well, that was a waste of time.
That was... Thanks for teaching us about... Ah, fuck.
Ah, whoa! Okay.
See? That's where it happens.
Right. Oh, right there. That's it.
Yeah.
Alright, come here. I'm gonna grab you by the boobs and forcefully take you to the surface. You're mine now.
Save.
I can feel a monster's presence ahead. How can you tell? We used to place markers in the dungeon where key areas were to defend. Usually at crossroads or things like that. It seems like the markers are still being used now, as you can clearly see in front of us. So if we walk near one of those markers, we're sure to encounter resistance? Precisely. Got a battle markers if you see the dungeons. And we find on battle markers can be boss monsters or random enemies that are a bit stronger than usual. If they are random enemies, battle markers reappear after you leave the dungeon. Fuck that. Oh my god.
Save.
Good call. Ow. There, defeated. Cool. Moving on. Oh, hey! Wonder what this chest contains. Just you open it to feel a spark of magic fly from the chest. Please, step aside. What? What is it? I can explain afterwards. Very well, then. She steps aside and reaches into the chest. Oh, yes, exactly what I expected. Pulling the object out, Sari looks at it puzzled. A paper scroll? What is it? It's an imprint scroll. When someone reads it, the knowledge it contains is immediately imprinted onto their minds. In this case, the scroll teaches a fire spell. Oh, so if I had to read it, then it would have been wasted. Probably not wasted. Anyone can use magic, really. It's just for the better that we save our resources and decide how to use them later. rather than just throw them carelessly around on basic starter characters that are not going to be used in the game going forward. Found Fire Twist Scroll. Ability scrolls can be found throughout the dungeon. When consumed, it gives one of your party members a new ability permanently. Keep in mind that a party member can only have up to 6 abilities at a time.
Oh my god.
I just want to get through this dungeon. There. Okay.
I forgot to save. Fuck this bunny, I don't care.
Why did she get to attack twice? Rip. Tiny little rips around the titties. That's all you get.
Sorry guys, you were promised boobs and you...
There!
Save.
So you approach the door, I can feel something. Sari immediately notices my reaction. What's the matter, Yomi? I feel a strong presence waiting for us beyond that door. A strong presence? Yes, there's a strong monster on the other side. While I do not doubt your skill, it may be wise to collect more of my power before we go in.
Its breasts are even bigger than mine.
Whatever you feel comfortable with, Fox. You understand how things work in this dungeon, I don't. I take another look at the door. One of the most painful lessons I've learned in my life is that you shouldn't underestimate your opponents. So I wonder what I should do from here. Go in. Step inside the doorway into a chamber of some sorts. I can see the stairs are just ahead. Why is this room empty? Did you say that you had developed a strong presence in here? Or something like that? Yes, I did. I still feel it, in fact. Look around the room only to find it barren. Whatever is in here still, we just can't see it. Maybe we could rest the stairs before it notices us? It's then that I feel something drip onto my shoulder. Reaching around, I touch it. Whatever it is, it's sticky. Ow! Gross, dude! Ah, dude, what the fuck? I think we should move. What? What are you... I grab Siri and jump back. As I do so, a cascade of slime drops from the ceiling. As I thought, it's a slime. I hate slimes. So my trap didn't work. Whoa! That cannot be comfortable.
She looks like something from Skullgirls.
Intruders, actual intruders. I will defeat you. The Dungeon Lord will be pleased. I will be rewarded with more power. Siri just looks her up and down. Let me guess, physical attacks won't be the best way to approach this. Exactly. Elemental attacks or non-physical attacks will deal far more damage. The slime girl begins to quiver menacingly. Come, fools! I'll bring your end. Ow. Oh, it still did a lot of damage.
Not as much damage, but...
Yeah, true. If only I had to use... Oh, wow. Okay.
Physical won't work.
Physical attacks don't work at all, I see. I found 14. Unbelievable. Sari is panting heavily. Weren't slimes supposed to be weak? None of the ones I have fought were ever this strong. Oops. It's because they're borrowing my power. We can only presume that every single monster in here is going to put up a hard fight. That does not sound reassuring.
I agree with
Are you
her.
alright? We can take a break if you need. A break would be good.
We should actually probably start.
Yeah, actually, it's about time for a break anyway. She sits down and leans against the wall. With enemies like this, I don't know how long I will last. I sit down with her by bringing my character sprite down just a little bit. You'll be fine. I'm here to support you after all. When
But
I
I
reclaim
won't
my
actually
power,
help fight with you or anything.
I will share it with you, but I won't fight at all. You have to do that on your own. So are you telling me that I might become as strong as you are eventually? Yes, our power is one, but the same at the moment.
So why aren't you
As we
helping?
talk, the slime weakly sits up. I have lost, but you will not make it out. The Dungeon Lord will defeat all of you. Sari walks over to her. You have lost, but it was a good fight. Do not be ashamed of yourself. The slime just stares blankly at her.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What? I don't understand. Anyway, Fox, we are wasting time here. Whether we head back or further in, I will do either. Very well. Must be careful. My subordinates are exhausted at the moment, so I will be wise to go back and rest. Or perhaps we can last a little bit longer. We'll have to decide soon. Just gonna
back.
go ahead and save.
You should go back.
I'm actually gonna go ahead and quit. I think this is enough for me. We've been going for almost 2 hours. Ugh. Can I quit? Can I quit? How do I quit?
We were promised boobs and we got running into the walls.
How do I
Yes.
quit? There you go.
That is correct, Dinar.
Thank you, Jesus.
You were lied to, sorry.
Sorry, Nar, you were lied to. There's very little boobs. There's a lot of ripped clothing, but, you know, not that many boobs. Oh my gosh. That was fun, though. So thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and just wrap up the stream now, because I'm starting to feel it. I can feel it. Can you feel it, too?
Tonight.
Hold on.
That was off key, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I love you. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope this was fun. It was enjoyable in its own weird way. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. So, loot streams are every once in a while. We'll do some more later. There's a lot of Sakura games I didn't even get a chance to touch. There's also games that got gifted to me this stream alone I didn't get to touch. Oh god, there's so many loot games. You guys are evil. Thank you, K-Super and Rex, for the wonderful donations. Hope you guys had a wonderful night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night! I can feel it calling in the air tonight. Hold on. I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Hold on. Hold on.